drop. Drop. Drop.
What's going on, everybody? How we doing today? RJtheDJ back with you, back at it again with these Expos. Last we left off with this team, not so great. 1-2 of 3 from the Tigers, but that third game, you can see it right now, 13-7 the final on it, but that wasn't the story. The story was we were up 4-2 going into the ninth. Roberto Osuna ready to close out his third consecutive game of the series, and he just didn't have enough left in the tank, and I mean didn't have enough left in the tank. 3 home runs given up by Roberto Osuna. The Tigers took the lead in that game, and we relieved them with Austin Adams, still trying to finish off the ninth inning. Gave up another home run, so 4 home runs by the Tigers in the ninth inning. Okay, fair enough. We countered with a pinch hit home run with Austin Nola in the bottom of the ninth to tie that ball game back up. All right, fair enough. Couldn't pull off the win, though. All right, went to the 10th inning. Tigers strand a runner on third base. Great, chance to walk it off. Expos strand a runner on third base. We go to an 11th inning, and then the Tigers imploded on us. 13-7, they scored 7 runs in the 11th inning. It was, I believe, Tim Hill that started it. Or actually, no, Austin Adams did begin the inning. Tim Hill came in for him, just imploded. So, unfortunately, couldn't do anything else with it. We brought in Tarek Skubal just to mop up the mess, but it was a little too late after that. We did get a run in the bottom of the 11th, just with a little bit of help with the runner in scoring position out in second. Tarek Skubal had to bat for himself. It was a whole complete mess of a game that we had. We didn't expect to even just tie the game in the ninth inning. We were trying to walk it off. And we probably had, I looked back at it, because it was probably our worst loss of the year. I looked back at it, and I said, damn if I shouldn't have sent Cesar Hernandez from third base going home on that big double from Matt Kemp in the ninth, and should have just tested it just to see if we could have got a bad throw. I chose to be safe on it. The next batter, Mark Hanna, hit a liner out the center, caught by the center fielder. So didn't work out the way I wanted it to. We had 3 chances at it, blew them all. But we did extend the game in the ninth at least. The pinch hit home run from Austin Nola was a big one. It was a big moment. Something that he'll remember, but not us, unfortunately. 13-7, we lose to the Tigers, so a sour taste in our mouth to end it. But we are at 92-22, 25 games in front of the Yankees. And we are going to go see the 4th place Red Sox sitting at 51-67. That's 16 games below 500. So 3 games. We're going to Fenway Park. First time we've been there since opening day. That was the very first game we ever played on this series. And you can go back and you can look at them all on YouTube. We have them all on there. Search for RJtheDJ or search for the Montreal Expos. You'll find them on there. But very first game we had, completely different staff and team that we had since we were there, so it'll be fun. Caleb Smith on the mound. He's been excellent. I mean, excellent. He's won his last 3 games since joining the Expos. He'll take on Tanner Houck, 3-0 with a 3.65 ERA. Game 2 will feature a pair of aces, Tyler Glasnow and Chris Sale. That'll be a good matchup from Fenway. The third one, not bad as well. Rick Porcello going for win number 18 on the year. That leads the league. Going up against Eduardo Rodriguez, who's laboring a little bit. The lefty, 5-11 with a 5.01 ERA. So we'll see how it all plays out, but glad you could join me on this Tuesday. We will get into it. We did make one minor move. We sent down Tarek Skubal. He was underperforming a little bit as of late. If we need a starter, we'll call him back up, but for the time being, we weren't happy with his performance so far. Obviously, yes, we left him to the Wolves in the game yesterday, but he did not fare well at all. He's had a couple rough outings, and we need a dependable lefty in that bullpen right now, because right now we can't rely on Sam Freeman. We can't rely on Tim Hill at the moment. They both imploded recently, so we're going to hope Tim Collins can provide a little bit of spark for that bullpen. We're going to get into it right now. Caleb Smith and Tanner Houck from Fenway Park. And we love playing there. Especially our right-handed hitters will love playing over at Fenway. So here we go, game one of this 3-game series. Glad you could join me today. Pull up a chair, hang on out. This will be a pretty good series coming to you from Boston. Partly cloudy skies. Hopefully not too much of a pitching duel for you guys. I'd love to provide the offense when we can, but we'll see how it all plays out. So we have Tim Collins, and he's not fully refreshed, but he should be good to go in case we do need him. Sam Freeman is available as well. Roberto Ozuna has been working a lot lately. He may not be available for this game, unfortunately. So that's why we have the addition of Tim Collins to this rotation. So it may have to rely upon Tyler Rogers to close out a big game. We'll see how it all plays out. We got to make that decision later on. But for the time being, let's get into it. Caleb Smith is going to throw. Franmil Reyes looks like he might have to sit for the day, or we can always DH him. Franmil Reyes is sitting on 99 career home runs. He is one shy of 100, and he was hoping to get it at home. It did not play out the way we wanted it to. So it is what it is. Matt Kemp in right field. I don't know how I feel about that. It is a short porch right field. Austin Nola can't play right field. He only plays left in the infield. So I don't know exactly how I feel about that. But we're going to leave it alone. Randy Rosarena will have to cover a lot of ground out there. So Kemp will get the start in right field today. Austin Nola, your hero, kind of, to tie that ball game up in the ninth. He will be in the lineup. Franmil will be DHing. So the lineup should stay the same. We'll leave it alone as it is. Wellington Castillo will sit for the day today. So here we go from Fenway Park. We'll set you up with this one. First of a 3-game series today. Glad you could join us.
Le baseball, la batte des Expos. Une présentation des agents et détaillants SO du Canada. Xerox Canada. Xerox, on répond à vos besoins. Et de Labatt 50, une bière soigneusement brassée par Labatt, la grande brasserie canadienne.
All right, and here we go from Fenway Park. It's game one of this 3-game series, the Friendly Confines in Boston, one of the best ballparks in the world. RJtheDJ with you. It's Expos baseball on the show as they try to right the ship here against the Red Sox. They have played well against the AL East, but it was the Detroit Tigers that left a bad taste in their mouth, and they would like to rebound here. A lot of red in this game. Red Sox wearing their all-red uniforms and the gray and reds for the Expos. Tanner Houck, the pitcher today, 3-0 with a 3.65 ERA. Pretty good numbers for him, though. Hits and strikeouts about the same in 79 innings of work. Should be a pretty good ball game today from Fenway. Randy Rosarena will lead things off here. Like I said, a lot of red with those gray and red. I wish I could change the uniforms. I cannot. Should have went with the all-powdered blue, but maybe next time we will. Rosarena will step in. He is doing really good leading off right now, and he will face Tanner Houck. We're underway with daytime baseball from Fenway Park. For the Red Sox, they'd like to right their own ships. 51-67. They're 16 games below 500, trailing those Expos in 4th place. So a beautiful day out in Boston. A little bit of a road trip for us. 3 games here against the Red Sox. 83 degrees, partly cloudy skies. And then it'll be 4 games out in Tampa Bay. So it's a 7-game road trip. We'll have 4 games for you tomorrow. Plenty of baseball on tap. So I'm going to miss by Rosarena 2-1. Oh, geez, my voice is already shot. Oh, well. 3 more games. 2-1. Just a little overexcited about yesterday, but like I said, it left a bad taste in our mouth. So we'd like to right some wrongs there Hopefully the bullpen will hang on today. Popped up by Rosarena. That's over to second base. I believe that is Chavis. Or that's Kike Hernandez playing over at second. We need to find out who's playing for the Red Sox today. First, the lineup for the Expos. Randy Rosarena leading things off. Donovan Solano, Mark Canha, Franmil Reyes the DH today. Gary Sanchez the catcher. Austin Nola with that pinch hit tying home run in the ninth yesterday in left field. Kemp, Collins, and Hernandez rounds out the lineup. Before Donovan Solano stands in, let's take a look at the Red Sox. They have Alex Verdugo in center field. Rafael Devers at third base. Xander Bogaerts at short. JD Martinez gets the start in left field. They have Cruz, the DH. They may have acquired Nelson Cruz. That would not be good. I didn't know about that. They have acquired Anthony Santander. He's in right field. Christian Vasquez, the catcher. Santana at first base. Could that be Carlos Santana possibly at first base? Interesting. They've made some moves. And Kike Hernandez playing over at second base. We'll keep an eye on that for you. But possibly have added Nelson Cruz, Anthony Santander, and Kike Hernandez as they try to bulk up. Tanner Houck, the pitcher today, he's on the mound, and he's facing Donovan Solano here, hitting .310, getting it turned on as of late. 6 home runs and 24 RBIs, and looks at a ball, 1 NL. A little bit of a different Red Sox lineup than the last time we've seen them in Labatt Park. That was a while back. Takes the ball, 2 Endo. The Red Sox trying to catch some ground, but they've got a long way to go. Liner out to left, actually a base hit. That's going to fall. And a 1-out hit for Donovan Solano. That'll bring the cannonball, Mark Canha, to the plate, and he loves to play at Fenway Park. He will terrorize that left field wall, as will a few guys. That's why Franmil's still in the lineup, even as a DH today. Donovan Solano, the runner on first. Here's Mark Canha, the all-star, 268 hitter. The average has dropped a little bit, but 41 home runs, 81 RBIs. You can't complain about the stuff he is putting on this year in an MVP caliber year. And if it's not him, it's Franmil Reyes behind him. Here he'll face Houck for the first time. And that's going to be a liner over to third. Rafael Devers has a chance to turn 2, and he does. 5-4 to 3. They will turn the double play, and they get out of it. One pitch to Canha is all they need. We'll go to the bottom of the first. The Expos get a hit, but they leave them stranded. Bottom of the first, Red Sox coming to bat. They will face a tough customer, the lefty Caleb Smith. 6-3 when he joined the Expos, now 9-3, have won all 3 games he has played in. 115 strikeouts and 117 innings of work. He's limiting the walks and the strikeouts. He's got a tough task against this new Red Sox lineup. With leading off is Alex Verdugo. It's a lefty-lefty matchup to begin. But a lot of new faces for the Red Sox since we last saw him. And first pitch is going to be right up the middle, just past the outstretched glove of Caleb Smith. So he went 5 hitless innings last time out against the Tigers. This time, not so much. Gives up a hit on the first pitch, right up the middle. Almost speared it. So the Red Sox have some speed on the bases to begin. The hard-hitting Rafael Devers is standing in. Another lefty-lefty matchup, but he terrorized the Expos last time he was playing them. Hitting .264 in the year, 28 home runs, 74 RBIs. Somebody they got to be really careful with. At least luckily they have a lefty on the mound today. And swing and miss, 0-2. Look at his line. Much better against right-handed pitching. He has got more of the power there than against left-handed pitching. So probably best that we have a lefty on the mound in Caleb Smith. 0-2 here, swung on and missed. He'll chase the slider, and down goes Devers. First strikeout for Caleb Smith, and 1 away in the first.
Batting third, the shortstop.
The idea, limit the damage early, get into a groove. Here's Xander Bogaerts bumped up to third in their lineup. And why not? 302 average, 27 home runs, and it's a hit and run. And it's popped up to Randy Rosarena. Verdugo was off on the pitch, and he had to get back. He was almost already to second base as the pitch was hit out the center. Here's the rest of the lineup for you, and indeed, Nelson Cruz is the DH and hitting 5th, and Anthony Santander in right, and Carlos Santana, the well-traveled guitar player. No, he's the first baseman today. JD Martinez hitting .299, stands in. 26 home runs, 62 RBIs. There's some guys on the Red Sox really crushing the ball, and of course, has a lot to do with playing at Fenway Park. But they have some really good potent offense in this lineup, and we're going to be really careful with them today. 0-2 gets a call on that slider on the outside corner to Martinez. And now a strike away from getting out of this inning. No score, just joining us from Fenway Park. 1-2 lays off. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. This is the first of a 3-game series we're featuring from Fenway. Carlos Santana, the guitar player. Hey, Richie Trichy, how you doing? Yeah, I always liked his earlier work, you know, back in the 60s, 70s. But he can play a slick first base, though. Gotta love it. That is hit well out to left field. JD Martinez is getting the Red Sox on the board early. It's a 2-run home run off of Caleb Smith. I probably deserved that from calling out Carlos Santana. JD Martinez gets the Red Sox on the board first. It's 2-0 with a monster shot out to left field. So we talked about some potent offense in that lineup with the addition of Nelson Cruz to their lineup, and Carlos Santana and Anthony Santander. So, like we said, we haven't been to Fenway since opening day. That was the last time we played here. So treating us poorly to begin. 2-0 the Red Sox lead here in the first. Homering off from Caleb Smith, who's been a tough customer. Nelson Cruz, the DH, will stand in, and he is really good against left-handed pitching. What mode is this? We're playing an all-star. I don't play anything higher than that. I just can't. It would be terrible content, and it's kind of bad right now as it is. Usually we take like 2 of 3 or 3 of 4 in a game. Usually there's one game that gets away from us. But we play decent ball, though. Doesn't help that I try to throw some terrible commentary on top of it. Nelson Cruz will foul it off 1-2. But first of a 3-game series today, so we got plenty of baseball on tap for you. Do join us. We play a series every day, Monday through Friday, with these Expos. They replace the Baltimore Orioles as a free agent team. It was comprised nothing but free agent players when we first began. And since then, we've acquired a bunch of players. But riding high in first place in the AL East instead of the NL East. That ends the first. They'll strike out Nelson Cruz looking. But it's JD Martinez with the green monster shot out to left field. After 2-0 right now, the Red Sox lead here in game 1. I need to be in the booth for your streams. Hey, let me know. Let me know whenever you're going on. I will provide as much as you need. I was going to say a poor man's Joe Buck, but nobody likes Joe Buck. Joe Buck is a poor man. I don't know. I don't know what I compare it to. Franmil Reyes will stand in. I gotta stop. 4, 5, and 6, as we talked about with Franmil Reyes at the beginning of the stream. He is sitting on 99 career home runs, one shy of 100. We'll keep an eye on that, but the first pitch here grounded over to Rafael Devers and one away here in the second. But appreciate it anyhow. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, hey, let me know. I'll throw some commentary in there. Yeah, if you start streaming, let me know. Yeah, definitely. And I appreciate the follow for that as well. Thank you very much. Here's defensively for you. Martinez, Verdugo, Santander in the outfield. We talked about it. Santander, formerly of the Orioles, apparently on the Red Sox too. We haven't kept up with them since they fell to 4th place in the AL East. They are falling hard. Not like their real-life Red Sox that are still in the thick of it. Gary Sanchez, the catcher, stands in and he takes a ball 1-0. Hitting .266, 23 home runs, 46 ribbies on the year. Mainstay as the catcher in that lineup for the Expos, acquired from the Yankees. Boy, my thing is way behind on sounds, but I appreciate the follow. Thank you very much for that, Richie. Hope you're doing well today. But yeah, I'll definitely check you out once you start streaming. Let me know. I'll return a favor later. I'll follow you back. 3-0 here, and a 4-pitch walk to Gary Sanchez. Not very often he gets a walk. Get an audience first. Yeah, I need one as well. So let me know. But yeah, I'll definitely do it. Austin Nola standing in, and last we left off with him, his last at-bat against the Tigers yesterday from Montreal, and it was a pinch hit, 2-run home run. They tied that ball game up, sent it to extras, but it was in the losing effort. Ground ball here, that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play, and another double play here in the second. Second one of the game already that the Expos have turned into, and that ends the inning. Near the bottom of the second with the Red Sox still leading things 2-0 here in Boston. So here is that aforementioned Anthony Santander. It looks like he was sitting in the minor leagues for the Red Sox. If you're just joining us for the first time, we traded away all the Oriole players to different teams, so they were mixed all over the place. And we started fresh with nothing but free agent players. So a lot of the Oriole players ended up on weird teams, and Anthony Santander apparently got called up by the Red Sox. He was sitting maybe in AAA and gets the call here, and he's playing in right field today. He is a good hitter, but only hitting 182 right now. 1 home run, 2 RBIs. But I figure it's early in the year for him. We're in the month of August, midway through, so we're nearing close to the end of our season. We're getting in a playoff run here pretty soon. That will be fun. I'm not sure how we'll do that format just yet. We're not going to play 7 games in one day, but we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll play 3 or 4, just depending on, or until I get tired. But that'll be an interesting playoff run. The only team we've really had trouble with was the Yankees, even though we're leading them in the AL East. How long have I been streaming? Probably a couple months. Since we started, I did a little bit of MLB 20, the show before 21 came out. You see the defensive alignment for the Expos here. Nola, Rosarena, Kemp, Canna, Hernandez, Solano, and Collins, and Gary Sanchez catching. But I think I started in April, I want to say. And once the show came out, then we started the new franchise series for the Expos. But like I said, we play a series every game, or every day, Monday to Friday. We're off on Saturday and Sunday. Sometimes we'll do a special stream. But this is where we are right now, middle of August with this team. Where record is 92-22, 70 games above 500, so it's a no contest in the AL East. I even had to up the difficulty for a while, but here's where we are right now, 25 games in front of the Yankees in first place, but the Yankees are going to win a wild card spot unbelievably. They are a tough customer this year. We're barely playing above 500 against them. Christian Vasquez, the catcher, will foul it off and it'll be 0-2. One out here in the second, just getting underway from Fenway Park, but it's a 2-0 lead on the J.D. Martinez 2-run shot over the Green Monster off of Caleb Smith. Not something you see very often off of Caleb Smith. There's a ground ball over to Mark Canna, charging and throws it over to first in time, 2 away. Nice play by Mark Canna. It's been a surefire thing over at third base.
The first baseman, Carlos.
So yeah, I do appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Like I said, 2 more games on tap. Here is Carlos Santana. Play that Carlos Santana, 250. Right now on the year, 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. And he fouls away the first pitch, 0-1. I actually watched Carlos Santana when he was a minor leaguer. I used to work for a minor league team in Florida. It was part of the Dodger organization. And Carlos Santana, when first coming up, he was part of the Dodgers organization, and he played a little bit of third base for him out there, but he also caught. And he was a really nice guy. Didn't speak a lot of English, but a really nice guy nonetheless. Out to shortstop, that's Cesar Hernandez, and the pop-up, he'll make the play, and that'll end the second. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. We'll go to the top of the third, looking to get some runs. 7, 8, and 9 in the order. And 2-0 right now. Hey, appreciate it. Good seeing you, and yeah, I'll catch up with you. Yeah, let me know if you're ever streaming. Give me a holler. I'll definitely return the favor. But have a good day, man. Matt Kemp leading things off here in the top of the third. 2-0 Red Sox lead, and Tanner Houck going to work. And a first pitch strike here in the third, 0-1. For Tanner Houck, only 15 pitches through the first 2 innings, thanks to 2 double plays in consecutive innings so far. They'd like to right that. Right now, 1-1 to Matt Kemp having a monster year. 318, 25 home runs, 53 RBIs. And he'd like to keep it going here. Fouled away and 1-2. Nobody out here in the third from beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. One of the most beloved parks in the world. Or at least they say so. No, it's a beautiful ballpark. Gotta love it. From 1912, I believe. Swung on and miss. Kemp will go down swinging. And first strikeout for Tanner Houck here with one out in the third. So far, so good for the Red Sox. They're keeping the Expos quiet. Here's Zach Collins, the big lefty first baseman, hitting .231 on the year. Role has been limited a bit with the addition of Austin Nola returning from injury. So Nola has been playing at first base against left-handed pitching. Collins kind of sits versus lefties. But taking advantage of the time that he is in there. 1-1. He is a big boy, 6'3", and he can hit some dingers. He can also play catcher a little bit. They have 4 guys that can play catcher on the roster, which is a great thing to have. That's a great problem to have. Wellington Castillo kind of limited now to a backup role. Ground ball, that is right back to Tanner Houck. No problem for him. He'll fire over to first and quickly 2 away here in the third. So far, Expos looking for it right now. Cesar Hernandez, who homered in the last game from both sides of the plate. 20 home runs on the year, having a monster year himself at the bottom of the order, hitting .287. Stands in, hitting from the left side today. A rare feat for him, homering from both sides of the plate in one game. A 2-home run day for him. He fouls away an 0-2 count. 2 outs here in the third. Tanner Houck looking for another scoreless inning. It's been just 1 hit for these Expos so far through the order. That was Donovan Solano. Swung on and missed. Hernandez goes down swinging. And Tanner Houck has something for the Expos. 3 scoreless innings right now. And he is cruising. 2-0 right now as we go to the bottom of the third. Caleb Smith out to work. He'll face Kike Hernandez, a good hitter against left-handed pitching. For Kike, joining the Red Sox this year, .264 hitter, 9 home runs, 30 RBIs, part of that World Series Los Angeles Dodger run last season. He was big in the playoffs. We mentioned he can hit lefties really well. They've got some really good guys in that lineup now. Potent power lineup. Kike Hernandez is the 9-hole hitter. You know something good is going on. That's hit well out to left field. That is going to be a fair ball off the Green Monster. And Kike rounding first, heading for second. He's going to be in there with a double. Just down the left field line. Bangs off of the Green Monster. And the Red Sox have something cooking here in the third inning. No chance of getting out, but just banged off the corner out there. Fair ball. That's Austin Nola playing left field today. And Matt Kemp is playing out in right, so a little bit different outfield than we're used to also. So nobody out, or 1 on, nobody out. And here is Alex Verdugo 1 for 1. He started off with a bang. That's out to right field. Matt Kemp's there. He's going to throw over to third. Kike Hernandez tagging. Not a great arm from Kemp. So Kike will tag over to third. And something's wrong with Caleb Smith. Oh my goodness. This is not what we wanted because we didn't prepare for this. He's holding his arm on the play and could be shelved for quite some time. This is not what we wanted at this moment. Now we lose a starter from the game here in the third inning, and I didn't prepare for this. We have a depleted bullpen as it is from that extra inning game in 11 innings last time. So he sent down Tarek Skubal, and I could have used him again today. But now we have to decide on what we want to do. And I'm kind of in a rut right now. We're going to have to make a move after the game today. Oh, man. Okay, well, I guess we'll go to some kind of righty. It's going to be Nick Whitgren out of that bullpen. He's going to have to pitch as long as possible. The injury to Caleb Smith, this is really unfortunate for an Expos team that was just getting everybody healthy. So this is not good news. The Red Sox are threatening right now. Kike Hernandez, the runner on third, but more importantly, now an injury with 1 out in the bottom of the third. Rafael Devers, the hitter. It's really good against right-handed pitching, but they'd like to shake it up a little bit. For Nick Whitgren, he's had a really good career and a really good season here for the Expos this year. His ERA is under 1, and he'd like to keep it that way right now with the runner on third. 1 away, and he's going to be asked to throw quite a bit. So not what the Expos were looking for. Like we mentioned, a depleted bullpen after extra innings. They did call up Tim Collins, and he's available to pitch. They sent down Tarek Skubal, who had some length, at least out of that bullpen. And he may be getting called right back up to join the rotation now with the loss of Caleb Smith. So things getting interesting right now. Swung on and missed. Devers will go down swinging here. 2 away. So a strikeout for Nick Whitgren now in relief.
The batter, number 2.
The bullpen day the rest of the way for the Expos, and this is going to get testy. It's already 2-0 Red Sox, and they will try to pile it on here. Base hit out to right field. They're going to score a run, and it's now 3-0. For the Expos, this doesn't feel good. And this is only game 1 of the 3-game series today. Already the loss of Caleb Smith for probably a significant amount of time, maybe the rest of the year. He was joining the ball club to provide some depth come the playoff time. So 1 on for 2 outs, and JD Martinez with the home run standing in, 1 for 1. This is getting interesting already. So these kind of things do happen, and we hope Caleb Smith will be okay, but maybe out for a significant amount of time. Ground ball, and Cesar Hernandez is going to go to first with it, and that'll end the inning, but they do lose a run and Caleb Smith. Xander Bogaerts with an RBI single, and after 3, it's 3-0 Red Sox. So the Expos will try to help out Nick Whitgren in relief. And leading things off, Randy Rosarena. Still only 1 hit for him on the day as we enter the 4th. Tanner Houck, 27 pitches through 3 innings, has been masterful. First pitch to Rosarena, that's going to be hit out to left field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. So maybe a sign of better things to come. And he's going to rally the troops here. He is the spark plug of this team. So 1 on, nobody out. They'll try to avoid a double play here. That was only the 2nd hit given up by Tanner Houck. For Solano, he had the other hit, so top of the order getting it done right now. On deck is Mark Hanna, and then Franmil Reyes is looming. So he'd like a base hit for Solano and then open up the power part of the lineup and maybe get some of these runs back. 3-0 right now, Red Sox leading. Takes a ball 1-1 on the slider. Solano has grounded into 10 double plays this year. Quite a few guys have. Fastball, and there it is yet again. A 6-4-3 double play. The runners are erased. 3rd double play in this game already. The 1st inning, the 2nd inning, now the 4th. And Mark Hanna will come up with nobody on. They just can't get anything going. They'll get a runner on and then nothing doing. 3 innings now, there's been a double play. Mark Hanna 0 for 1. He grounded into a double play of his own. First pitch fouled away, 0-1. So stuff isn't looking good here on the road. And it's going to be a rough road trip if it keeps on going like this. Tomorrow we got 4 in Tampa Bay, and we'll have that for you on the stream. But this is first of a 3-game series against the Red Sox, and already we have lost Caleb Smith for a significant amount of time, possibly the rest of the year. We'll find out what happened to him after the game. Swung on and missed. Mark Hanna goes down swinging. Another scoreless inning for Tanner Houck. He's making him look foolish. 2 hits. And that's it. Boston leads 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. So this sucks.
Leading off.
Nelson Cruz is going to lead things off against Nick Whitgren. Took him 8 pitches to finish off the 3rd inning in replacing Caleb Smith, and he goes back to work here in the 4th. They're going to ask him to go as long as he can, possibly. We'll see what happens after that. So Tarek Skubal may be getting called back up after the game. Shattered bat over to first base, and Collins will run it himself. And 3 unassisted, he'll get Nelson Cruz here, 1 away. So, the only thing we can do is chip away. Right now, nothing doing yet. Anthony Santander, the left-handed hitter, playing in right field today, 0 for 1 with a pop-out. And hit well out to right field. That's Matt Kemp out there, and he will make the catch. 2 away. Well, we'll see how it goes, but so far not so good. Christian Vasquez, the catcher. Whitgren will try to give him a few more innings at least. I'd like to have him go 1 more, if possible. Fouled away, 0-1. He's probably good for about 40 pitches. And that'd be about it. He's at 13 right now. Maybe 1 more inning for him, and that would be nice. 2 outs here in the 4th. 1-1 to Vasquez. On deck is Santana. A really good Red Sox lineup right now as they try to gain some ground in the AL East. Fouled away, 1-2. Like we said, first time we've been to Fenway since opening day. That opening week against the Red Sox. It was a completely different ball club last time we were here. I think the only man still playing is Matt Kemp in the lineup and a few starters. Swung on and missed. And a good inning of relief from Nick Whitgren here. He keeps his ball club in it. 3-0 right now as we go to the top of the 5th. Moving right along, it's the DH, Franmil Reyes today, leading things off 0 for 1 with a ground out. As mentioned, sitting on 99 career home runs. He'd love to have a green monster shot here. Rally the troops a little bit. Fouled away, 0-1. They just seem down at the moment. They just lost 13-7 to the Tigers in extra innings in a game they thought they could come back and win. And all of a sudden now down again, 3-0. There hasn't been many times that they've lost 2 consecutive games. There's been a couple times. So we'll see. But morale is down right now in Montreal, and hard to believe, being 25 games above the second place New York Yankees in the AL East. They'll try to chip away here. 2-1, lays off 2-2. Nice fastball from Tanner Houck, just hit the outside corner. On deck is Gary Sanchez, and then we'll see Austin Nola here in the 5th. Swung on and missed. Reyes goes down swinging. He's 0 for 2 today. 4th strikeout for Tanner Houck, and he's got it going right now. So, there's a few red eyes here in the lineup on the road trip. They just didn't get enough sleep last night. But maybe they stayed in a Holiday Inn Express. I don't know. 40th pitch from Houck, and it's a strike to Gary Sanchez. 0-1. For Sanchez, he walked into second. No official at-bat. Moving right along here at Fenway. Day ball game. But all Red Sox right now. 3-0. 0-2. And fouled away. We'll do it again. On deck, Austin Nola. But a rough go so far. Tanner Houck in a groove. That is going to be speared by Kike Hernandez. He was on the shift and was able to make the play from the shortstop position. And now 2 away. It'll be up to Austin Nola here in the 5th. 0 for 1 with a ground out. And as I said, they just can't get anything going. They get a base hit, and then it's squandered by a double play. That's hit out to right field, opposite field shot. They may fall, and it's caught out there in right by Santander. Nice play for him, and he runs up against the wall over by Pesky's pole. So it's 5 scoreless innings for Tanner Houck. We go to the bottom of the 5th, still 3-0. 8-9-1. Carlos Santana will lead things off for the Sox. And Nick Whitgren out there for the 5th as he tries to keep on going as long as possible, just to keep his ball club in it. But there's going to need to be some significant moves made, unfortunately, with the loss of Caleb Smith, probably for the rest of the year. Derek Skubal will most likely join the rotation, and then we'll see if there's any corresponding moves after that. Tim Collins will take it here, unassisted. 3-U, 1 away. Here's Kike Hernandez. He had a double. That was off the left field wall. That's what knocked Caleb Smith out of the game. We're not sure what happened, though. Whitgren doesn't get the call on that one. 1-0. One away here in the 5th from Fenway Park. That's hit pretty well. That's going to the Green Monster. Rosarena back, and he can't get it. He didn't see it. Oh my goodness, it's another double for Kike. Rosarena thought he had it, lost it in the sun or something. Went a little too far out. He had to come back in, and he misplayed that one. That would have been a sure thing. He misplayed it on the warning track out there. I don't know if he was tracking the wall to see how far he was there and just lost his eye on it. Now it's one out here in the 5th, and Kike on second. Runner in scoring position for Alex Verdugo, and he takes a strike 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. Tim Collins warming up for the Expos. He may have 6th inning duties. 0-2, plays off 1-2. 1-2, that's hit well out to right field. Kemp's got to go a long way. He's not going to get it. That's going to hop over the wall. It's going to be a ground rule double, and another run comes in to score. It's an RBI double for Alex Verdugo. Kike will score, and now it's a 4-0 game. Tim Collins getting tired. They have Sam Freeman and, Tim Collins. Nick Whitgren is getting tired. They have Tim Collins and Sam Freeman down there in the pen. And actually, they've sat him. They're actually going to have, looks like Freeman's going to come into the ball game. So 4-0, one out. Here's Sam Freeman. He'll face Rafael Devers here.
Sam Freeman.
Lefty-lefty matchup. Freeman had a few rough outings last couple times out. He's given up some home runs and hoping for better here, but down 4-0 already. In danger of letting this get away from him now. 0-1, 0-2. We'd like to get out of this inning at least. But they're asking for more length out of their guys. Swing on and miss. Devers goes down swinging. And 2 away. Xander Bogaerts will stand in, 1 for 2. Got a 2-seamer, 95, 0-1. So we'll see what happens, but not good right now. 4-0. Down in the road. Game 1 of this 3-game series. Road trips have not fared well, at least offensively. Depleted bullpen right now. Did make a move, thankfully, but it doesn't really matter. I have to call back up Tarek Skubal. 1-2 popped up. That's going to go out of play, and we'll do it again. So we'll do our best, but against the 8-ball right now. 1-2. Xander Bogaerts lays off 2-2 inside curveball from Freeman. He can touch 98 on a fastball. Gotta be wary of that. Fastball, 96, up high, and now it's 3-2. The run will be on the move, and that's not what you wanted. On deck is JD Martinez. Here goes Verdugo. That's hit well off of the Green Monster. That is going to one-hop off of it, and another run's going to come in to score. They're going to trade places at second. It's an RBI double for Xander Bogaerts, and now starting to get a little out of hand, 5-0.
The left fielder.
Not good news. Here's JD Martinez, 1 for 2. 5th inning, 2 outs. Trying to get that last out at least, but game's getting away right now. The bullpen had it rough in extra innings, and now you're asked to do it again. That's going to be a liner out to center field. Another base hit. Going to be an RBI single. And now 6-0. Nothing we can do about this. We might have to eat this game as well. It's been a rough couple games, my friend. Jeez. This is not good news. Nelson Cruz, the hitter. This is just not what we wanted today. Austin Adams warming up in the pen. Anytime we lose a starter, it's bad news for us. We lose Caleb Smith in the third, and now the Red Sox will run away with this one, 6-0. Makes me look terrible. 0-2, swung on and missed. Freeman will at least try to get out of the inning. But a rough one for him. And that one is gone out to left field, no doubt about it, over the Green Monster, 8-0. The Red Sox lead it here. Nelson Cruz, home run number 22 on the year. I almost want to just shut this off and start all over again. Oh my goodness. We thought we lost bad yesterday. I don't know what's going on right now. 8-0 on the home run by Nelson Cruz. Anthony Santander, the scheduled hitter. And he can't even get out of the inning. They're going to ask Austin Adams to put more length into the bullpen. It might be everybody pitching today. And I don't believe Roberto Ozuna is even available. So we're in a bad situation right now. We may need to make corresponding moves and might have to acquire somebody. Might have to sign a starter or something. Because we're in a bad spot right now. 0-1 to Santander. Austin Adams comes in. And he pitched a little over an inning in extra innings yesterday. 0-2. And that one's gone out to right field. Another home run. They go back to back. Anthony Santander, second home run of the year for him. It just keeps pouring on now. We may have a pitcher or a hitter come in to pitch. This is ridiculous. The Red Sox getting some revenge on the Expos right now. A depleted bullpen, and they just can't get the job done. 9-0 right now here in the fifth. Blown open. And another base hit out to left field. Why not? Everybody getting in on it now. I almost want to just stop everything and cry in a corner. Carlos Santana, the hitter, he's 0 for 2. 9-0. 6 runs in this inning. On 11 hits. 9 runs on 11 hits. For the Expos, they've got 2 hits. 2 hits. What is going on today? They're still not out of the fifth. Swung on and missed, 1-2. And Austin Adams will try to at least get him out of this. 9-0, 2-2. Might be a slew of changes for the Expos as well. 2-2 fouled away. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. The Tigers came back in game 3 and imploded on us. And all of a sudden, the Red Sox doing the same, and already Austin Adams is tired. There's nothing I can do about it. Ends the fifth, finally, 9-0. The Red Sox break out right now for 6 runs in the fifth. Taking advantage of a depleted bullpen. I don't know what to do. I really don't know. I mean, the only thing I can do, I don't even have a starter that can go. I don't know what to do today. Everybody's left to the Wolves at this point. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Tim Collins will get warm in the pen. It's going to be everybody playing today. Roberto Ozuna doesn't really have enough energy. Tim Hill doesn't have enough energy. We got to save somebody for tomorrow. I'm not liking our chances right now. Matt Kemp lead things off. 7, 8, 9 in the order. It's 9-0. Tanner Houck will just try to go a complete game. And first pitch going to be up the middle for a base hit, but it's going to be a long way to go if they want to chip away. Unbelievable stuff. The Red Sox lead it here 9-0. Makes me look like an asshole. Oh my goodness. I swear I know how to play this game. We're 92-22. Zach Collins, the hitter, 0 for 1. And it's a ground ball. Gonna get it out at first, 1 away. Let's just want to simulate the rest of this game and start over.
The batter.
Terrible stuff.
Cesar.
Cesar Hernandez 0 for 1. We'll play through, but not good. Cesar Hernandez 0 for 1. Looks at a ball. Campbell go back to second here. They throw to second. A long way to go. They need to chip away now. Need a few runs every inning. 1-0 takes a strike, 1-1. So as we mentioned, Tarek Skubal was sent down. He could have provided some depth for the Expos, and of course it comes back to bite us. Caleb Smith leaves after only going 2 1/3 inning. Nick Whitgren was good in relief, and then it blew open after. Sam Freeman came in, gave up more runs again. Sam Freeman has not been reliable at all. Don't know what has happened to him recently. The lefties in the lineup have just not faring well. We'll see what Tim Collins can do. Swung on and missed. Hernandez will go down swinging, 2 away. 5th strikeout for Houck. And we're just going to free swing our way through the rest of this game. There's no chance we'll come back. 9-0. Rosarena 1 for 2. And lined foul, 0-1. It's just how do you counter that? There's no way. I mean, talking to a team that can put up 10 runs in a hurry, but not on the road. That's at Labatt Park. 53 pitches for Tanner Houck. They'll at least try to remove him from the game. Get that pitch count up. 0-2. Lays off 1 and 2. On deck is Donovan Solano if he can reach. What a turn of events. Swung on and missed. The Rosarena goes down. That will end the inning. Another scoreless frame for Tanner Houck. And he'll just go the distance right now. 9-0. With a 6-run 5th inning, the Red Sox come back up and try to do more damage. I've got nobody available really in the pen. Austin Adams is going to keep pitching. I don't know why they said he was tired. He's not tired. He's just going to keep on going as long as possible. He's going to have a few guys out tomorrow. They face Kike Hernandez. First pitch fouled away, 0-1. For Kike, 2 doubles on the day. Like you said, this is just a rough go. The bullpen just trying to hold on. Ground ball over to Zach Collins. He'll take it. 3 unassisted. Out number 1. Oh boy. Alex Verdugo standing in 2 for 3. We're just going to try to move this along as fast as possible. I do apologize about how the game played out. Not exciting baseball, I know, but sometimes you have those days. And it's just a perfect storm. A good Red Sox lineup against a depleted Expo bullpen on a day where they needed Caleb Smith to go a long distance, and he could not. And we may have lost him for the year. 1-2 here to Verdugo. Fouls away. 1-2 still. 1 away here in the 6th, but it's 9-0. All Red Sox today. Fouled away. And that's just due in large part to just kind of conceding this game and trying to move on. I don't even know how we're going to finish the game. We might have to have a position player come in. 1-2. Swung on and missed, so 2 outs in the inning for Austin Adams. A much better inning for him this time. Rafael Devers, the hitter, 0 for 3. They just need somebody to give some length. Austin Adams, 21 pitches right now. He probably won't go much longer. Fouled away, 0-2. One day I needed a long reliever, and I fight myself now. I may have to go get one. Or we may just sign somebody to be a starter. Swung on and missed. That'll end the 6th, so it's a scoreless frame, finally, for the Expos, but it's 9-0. The Expos will try to chip away with the last 3 remaining innings, but it doesn't look good. Donovan Solano, the scheduled hitter, 1 for 2. Tanner Houck, 55 pitches through the first 6. We'll go back to work with 6 scoreless innings. First pitch, a rolling grounder over to third. Devers has it, and he'll throw it over, 1 away. Guys are just being aggressive right now, and I can understand.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Unfortunate as it is, it does happen. Marcano for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. There's a double play back in the first. 3 double plays in the game. Liner to Kike Hernandez, now 2 away on the second pitch. And you're just going to let Tanner Houck finish this game off. Franmil 0 for 2. Inside, a 1-0. Probably will see some changes here late in the ball game. That is a towering drive out to left, and at least Franmil Reyes is going to get his 100th career home run here off of the top of the green monster. So at least a nice moment for Franmil, a positive note to a horrible game. Franmil has his 100th career home run, and at least the Expos are on the board now. It's 9-1. So a nice moment for Franmil. Would have loved to do it at home, but that's okay. Franmil, congratulations on home run number 100 of your career. The Expos are at least on the board here with the solo home run to left field. So something to get excited about. That was a nice moment. 400 on the distance. Right over the green monster. Nice shot by Franmil Reyes. So, nice one there. You get high fives from his teammates. That's all they're excited about today. Gary Sanchez will stand in. Still 2 away here in the 7th. 9-1 now your ball game with the Franmil solo home run. And the first pitch is the ball, 1-0. Is the comeback on? I don't think so. But as we said, a nice moment at least in a sour day. Fouled away, 1-1. That's hit pretty well out to left field, maybe to the warning track, and Martinez will make the catch. Nothing doing, but it's Franmil Reyes does get a run. That's his 100th career home run, so congratulations, Franmil Reyes. Albeit a 9-1 ball game, and it's time to stretch. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
All right, we're back to you live from Fenway Park. Expos baseball on the show, and it's been all Red Sox today in Game 1 of this 3-game series. 9-1 your ball game. The Red Sox taking advantage of the loss of Caleb Smith. He departed after just 2 1/3 innings pitch. He gave up 3 runs. He was not great. And unfortunately, he left with some kind of severe injury, arm injury, and it doesn't look good. It would probably lose him for the rest of the year. So unfortunately, it was a bullpen game the rest of the way. Nick Wickgren not good as well. 2 runs in 2 innings of work. Sam Freeman, 3 runs in just a third of an inning, not good. And Austin Adams still in there right now. Here in the 7th, but I believe we're going to go to the bullpen. And it's going to be Xander Bogaerts to lead things off, and then Martinez and Nelson Cruz. Tim Collins is going to come into the game just to provide some relief. He returns back to the Expos after being called up, and Tarek Skubal was sent down, but I believe Skubal is probably on his way back. So Tim Collins returns to the bullpen, but he's going to have to provide some depth here. And it'll be 3, 4, and 5 in the Red Sox order. Xander Bogaerts will pop up the first pitch. Out to left field, Austin Nola makes the catch. I was going to replace some guys, and I forgot to do it. Maybe we'll just do that now instead. So we're going to make a slew of changes with the 8-run lead. Wellington Castillo is going to come in to catch. We're going to take Kemp out of the lineup. We're going to put Jorge Bonifacio in there. We're going to take... We'll take Cesar Hernandez out of the lineup. He never gets any time off. We'll put Harold Castro in at shortstop. And then for Chad Pinder, we'll take... Oh, I don't know. We'll take Austin Nola out of the lineup. We'll put... we'll let Nola play. Where to put Chad Pinder? I don't know. Don't really know. We'll just take a Rosarena out. We'll swap Pinder for Bonifacio. So Bonifacio will be out in center. Chad Pinder will play in right. So we're making all of our changes, and just for the name of the game, 9-1. So one out here in the 7th. Tim Collins in here. He faces JD Martinez, a 2-for-3 day, a home run and a single. This is game 1 from Fenway Park, and not a good one. But it is what it is. These kind of things happen. A base hit for Martinez, 3rd hit of the day for him. And they keep on going here in the 7th. Another base runner on. That's now 12 hits for the Red Sox, 9 runs on 12 hits, no errors. 1 run on 4 hits, no errors for the Expos. Just a rough day all around. Nelson Cruz, the hitter, 1-for-3 with a home run. Swings and misses, 0-1. The Red Sox beefed up their lineup just to play the Expos, I believe. So it'll be tough to see if they can bounce back. They'll have a good pitcher tomorrow. Tyler Glasnow going, but he will face Chris Sale. 0-2, and inside 1-2. 1 on, 1 out. Looking for a double play ball from Tim Collins, maybe to get him out of it early. 2-2. Doesn't chase. 3-2 down low. Now works it back full. On deck is Anthony Santander. Fouled away out of play. And still 3-2. So I do apologize for the lack of offense out here in the terrible pitching today, but we lost Caleb Smith after 2 1/3 innings, and it's been all a depleted bullpen since then. Hit out to center field. Bonifacio is going to make the catch on the warning track right in front of the Green Monster, and 2 away. So nothing we can do about this. We've had to throw anybody we have available out there. We don't even have Ozuna or Tim Hill available out of the bullpen. We have a very depleted bullpen. We just played 11 innings with the Detroit Tigers yesterday. So, I don't know what to tell you. We just don't have anybody available. I thought about throwing a position player out there to pitch. Then I'd have to take the DH out of it and do all these other things. But we're going to kind of just write this one off and start over again. Still got 2 more games to play for, hopefully better than this. Boog, where's my guy Canna and Pinder? Pinder is penciled into the lineup now. We just put him into the game. He was on the bench. Canna is still in the game. He's at 3rd base. We've made a slew of changes just now. Short hop for Donovan Solano. He'll go the short way to Castro at 2nd, and that'll retire the side. They do get a scoreless frame from Tim Collins. After 7, it's still 9-1 though, Red Sox. So yeah, Canna's still in the game at 3rd base. Pinder is in, I believe, right field. So he just entered into the game. But yeah, just kind of a rough go today. Pinder took a pitch off the head last night. Oh my God, I didn't even see that. I did not see that. Hope he's okay. Austin Nola 0-for-2. He took the pitch. What, he put it in his pocket? Oh. Oh, that's never good. Austin Nola's going to lead things off here, 6, 7, and 8. Tanner Houck looking to go a complete game here in the 8th. He's got 63 pitches in. Guys are just going a little more aggressively off of him here. 0-1. Well, that's scary, though. 1-1. Yeah, I didn't know about that. The attendance, 36,645 from Fenway. It looks like a full crowd to watch a good game for if you're a Red Sox fan, not if you're an Expo. Popped up out in the center field. That's going to be Alex Verdugo, and no problem for him, 1 away. Yeah, just kind of an unfortunate thing here. The loss of Caleb Smith after 2 1/3 and a depleted bullpen. We weren't ready for it. We were hoping Caleb Smith would at least go 6, maybe 7. So nothing we could do about it. We had to use what we had left, and not good stuff. Popped up. That's going to be Kike Hernandez in the outfield. Will make the catch. Took the pitch off the head. He saw it coming, so he went to duck, and he was ducking. His helmet fell off. Took the pitch right over the ear. Oh my goodness. That's why you wear a helmet that's like padded enough where it actually fits on your head, not the ones that fall off every time you run. Guys got to be more careful with that. Wear a helmet you can actually wear. Like, don't use it for show. Wear it that actually fits on your head. My goodness. That sucks. I guess just the motion of him ducking out of the way so fast, but still, wear a helmet that fits, that doesn't fall off your head every time you move. That's just me. I want protection more than I want comfort. Yeah, these Expos jerseys are a little bit different than we're used to. I should have did the powdered blue ones. I can't change them now. There's no way. I wish there was a way that you could change them every other day or so. But this is the one we went with. Red hats, red and gray uniforms. Swung on and missed. Collins will go down. Another scoreless for Tanner Houck. He's leading things 9-1. And just trying to finish off game 1 here. But yeah, they're not too bad. I really like those powder blue ones. I wish I could go back and change those, though.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Tim Collins will stay in the game. He threw 15 pitches. Just called up from AAA. And asking him to at least pitch through the 8th inning. I'm going to have the bullpen going, but as you see, we don't have anybody. I've got to save somebody for tomorrow, too. David Robertson is going to get warm. We have a depleted bullpen from the 11-inning game yesterday that we lost to the Tigers. That just imploded on us. We'll get Tarek Skubal back. We'll call him back up from AAA. But as we mentioned, we've lost Caleb Smith for a significant amount of time, maybe the rest of the year. We'll see the prognosis after the game. And we may have to make another corresponding move after that just to give some depth to the pen. This is what it is, guys. 1 and 2 popped up. That's Wellington Castillo entered in the game at catcher and makes the catch 1 away here in the 8th. So nearing our finish, the Red Sox are going to get one back from the Expos. A little bit of revenge. Carlos Santana, the hitter, switch hitter, will hit from the right. 0 for 3 today. And fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. So it is what it is, and we'll move on. But you got to play through the good and the bad. The Expos had 92 and 22. Can't complain about that at all. So they will take a loss. It's going to be 2 in a row, though, which is weird. Only been one other time, I believe, they've lost 2 in a row. Shattered bat. Collins spears it. Got to pick it up and throw it again. He will. And now 2 away. Good play by Collins to recover and make the play on the shattered shrapnel from Carlos Santana. So now 2 away. Kike Hernandez a hitter. At least a scoreless frame possibly if he can finish it off here. Kike 2 doubles on the day. And he takes a strike, 0-1. So the only offense on the day was the 100th career home run of Franmil Reyes. That's Harold Castro into the game at shortstop. He made the play. We'll see him, Chad Pinder, and Donovan Solano into the 9th as Tanner Houck looks to go for a complete game, 1-run ball game. 9-1 your ball game right now. Here we go in the 9th as we try to finish this one off. Write it off.
The shortstop, Harold.
Red Sox up by a touchdown and a field goal over the Expos, who couldn't even get a safety. 9-1. Harold Castro will lead things off against Houck. 70 pitches in, and a first pitch ball, 1-0. It is what it is. It is what it is. 1-0, that's going to be up the middle. That may fall for a base hit in front of Verdugo. It will. The base runner, the route is on. Here we go. No. It's probably not going to happen. 8 runs to tie this ball game. We've seen weirder things from this Expos team, but usually it's at Labatt Park, not on the road. Here is Chad Pinder, as we were talking about, apparently hit by a pitch last night in real life. Swings and misses at the first one, 0-1. I guess his hair didn't protect him. But, yeah, I hope he's okay. I didn't read about that. Takes a ball, 1-1. I know Mark Hanna was in a little bit of a, I wouldn't say a scuffle, but in a little bit of a argument with Shohei Ohtani about a week ago. That was interesting. Pair of lefties in the Red Sox bullpen. Darwinson Hernandez and Josh Taylor. Big Ace fan? That's cool. Yeah, we love Mark Hanna. He is our hero. We would put a statue of Mark Hanna out there if we could. We can. We just don't want to yet. He hasn't retired. But Mark Hanna, 41 home runs this year for us. Monster season. He is leading the league. Chad Pinder, not so much, hitting .258 home runs, 18 RBIs. He is a plug-and-play utility man for us off the bench, and first at-bat for him today. 3-2, full count. Runner on first as they try to chip away, but a little too late now. Ground ball foul. I used to work for him, and they would come to spring training in Phoenix. Yeah. Where do you live out there in Phoenix? I'm out on the West Coast, or on the west side of Phoenix in Buckeye. That's where I stay. I actually worked for the Dodgers a little while in Glendale, and I used to work in spring training in Florida before I moved out here. So yeah, I'm well, kind of out here as well. I'm far west, about as far as you can go. Here's Donovan Solano. He's got 2 on, 1 for 3. As Houck may be nearing his end here in the 9th, he'll try to finish it off. Like a double play, though. 1-0. Yeah, cool stuff. I stopped working in sports after the pandemic, after everything shut down. Had to do something different, change the career up a little bit, but I used to work in sports for the longest time, especially in Florida. Used to live in Tempe, okay. Did player security for them when they were in Phoenix Municipal. Oh, yeah, okay. I've actually worked in Phoenix Municipal for ASU baseball. I used to work for Fanatics, and they did retail for ASU. I don't know if they still do or not, but I used to work for the Coyotes for hockey, and they asked me to do a few games at Phoenix Municipal for a few games for ASU. Swing on and miss. Solano goes down swinging, 1 away here in the 9th. So that's a beautiful ballpark out there. A little older than anything, but I enjoyed being there. It's pretty cool. It'll be up to Mark Hanna. Standing in, we're just talking about him. For Mark Hanna, an 0 for 3 day today. Grounded into a double play, struck out, and a line out. And 1 away here in the 9th. They're looking to finish it off right now. Hanna will look at a ball, 1-0. My friend lives in Buckeye. Might be going up there this weekend. Why would you come to Buckeye? There's nothing there. I mean, it is what it is, but there's nothing out here. Ground ball, that may do it. 6-4, 2-3. Another double play. Grounded by Hanna and the Red Sox. 4 double plays on the day, and they cruise to this one. 9-1, they will take game 1 of this 3-game series. We have 2 more on tap, thankfully, but they'll want to right the ship here. Started with a 2-run first on the 2-run home run by J.D. Martinez. 1 run in the 3rd and 6 in the 5th. That was after a depleted bullpen came in. My friend bought a house there. He works in Surprise as a firefighter. Oh, okay, very cool. Yeah, housing market is booming out here. A little bit cheaper, but you know, prices are going up again. You can find some really nice homes out here. But very cool stuff. Yeah, I love the town. I mean, there's not a whole lot to do out here, but they're getting more and more. Can't complain at all, though. I mean, if anything else, you know, if you need to do something, you go out to Goodyear. I mean, it's right down the road. So nothing to complain about there. Anyways, getting back to Expos baseball, we can talk about Phoenix and Arizona all day. But Tanner Houck, the player of the game, he goes complete. 9 innings, 5-hitter, gave up a run. That was the solo home run by Franmil Reyes. And at least if there was a positive note in this game today, Franmil Reyes hits his 100th career home run. So congratulations to Franmil. That was a run in the 7th, but that's all they got. Caleb Smith hits the tough luck Lawson. He is really tough luck. He is removed from the game and maybe out for the rest of the year. We'll need to make some corresponding moves when we leave right now. Boston notables, 3 for 4 for JD Martinez with a home run, 3 RBIs. Kike was 2 doubles on the day, 2 for 4. Xander Bogaerts, 2 for 4 day, and Anthony Santander had a home run as well. So I'd like to just write that one off if we could. They take the L on that. That's 2 consecutive losses, back-to-back losses. The last game against the Tigers yesterday and game 1 today. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. We will see. Caleb Smith will be out for just a few days. Thank God. Thank you. They thought it was more significant than that. So we'll leave him in there. So that is good news. That is really good news. You're looking for someone to sign to replace Smith. I have Tarek Skubal, the Detroit Tigers prospect in the minors. We just literally sent him down to begin this stream because he had a rough outing against the Tigers in extra innings. But I might have to end up using him. The only other option, and we're past the trade deadline, everything like that, there's nobody available. In free agency, the only person I could think of that would be decent is Mike Leake, and he's fading now. He's 33 years old, and his numbers are declining now. I could sign one of these minor leaguers I've never heard of before. Everybody's numbers are declining at this point in the year because they haven't played at all, and that's the worst part about it. If you sign a free agent, you have to do it at the beginning of the year because by mid-season, all their numbers decline, and there's just not much potential there. Even as far as like a little help in the bullpen, not so much. So we have to make some kind of corresponding move because I'm going to need somebody in right now. I don't know how long Caleb Smith will be out. Just said a few days. I may have to send him down just for the time being until he's healthy and ready to go. And I think we'll do that because he's not on the IL and I don't need to make any other move other than that. So we'll send Smith down and we'll call back up Tarek Skubal. For Tarek Skubal, as you see here, 9 innings of relief. Giving up 13 hits so far and 4 earned runs and a home run. He does have 12 strikeouts, though, so there's a positive note there. So we'll call him back up just in case we need him. So for the time being, he'll be available out of the bullpen if we need him. Because I don't think we'll need him to start at all. But just an unfortunate turn of events. Now we have still a depleted bullpen, so I'm going to need him today. He has some good pitch options. 4-seam, changeup, slider, curveball, and cutter. He does get the strikeouts, but he gives up a lot of runs right now. Just not good stuff yet. I haven't seen the best out of him yet. He's going to grow. He'll join that rotation someday, but I don't know how long we'll play in Expos. I don't know if we'll go into year 2 or not, if we'll start a completely different one. But we'll see. We'll let it all play out eventually. He's Robbie Ray. Yeah, basically like a Robbie Ray. A lot of strikeouts and a lot of hits. But, yeah, he's still a really good guy. He's just, he needs time to develop. He's got a really good break. He's got a really good country hardball and cutter. That cutter has been really good for him. So eventually he will be part of a rotation. He will progress and he'll do a lot better. Right now, 92-23, 25 games in front of the Yankees. It's still no contest. We ran away with it with such a high first half that we don't have to worry about it too much. But, at least a corresponding move there. Actually, somebody's going to have to go to AAA because they're going to bug me about it if I don't. So I'm just going to send a pitcher to AAA real quick just to compensate for it, because they'll yell at me if not, and we don't really worry too much about who's in the minor league system, to be honest with you. So I think we're good to go there. So, game 1 in the books there, not a good one. As you see there, 2 consecutive losses. It hasn't been a great month of August. We're in the dog days of summer right now. Game 2 is going to be Tyler Glasnow, the ace of the staff, going up against Chris Sale. Having a good game, a good season, at least in this game, maybe not in real life. 12-5 with a 3.90 ERA. So he will be a tough customer as well. The lefty in the lineup will switch the lineup up a little bit to face him. But here we go, game 2, overcast skies from Fenway, so maybe it'll keep the ball out of the yard. Maybe it'll be more of a pitching duel for Tyler Glasnow. And you see there, the bullpen just does not look very good at the moment. Tarek Skubal is available, although his energy isn't all the way up yet, so might have to wait on him. Robertson at full health, Sam Freeman, he was not good at all. Tyler Rogers, Tim Hill, and Roberto Ozuna. The back end of the bullpen is available. Crazy how fast David Price fell in real life. Well, for David Price, he was never really considered to be part of the Dodgers rotation. And he offered to relieve. So that kind of helped us out, but he's a $23 million reliever, or however much money he's making, $30 million, 28, I don't know. That's probably the most expensive reliever I've ever heard of in my life. But yeah, he fell hard. That year off really came back to burn him because he was not, I mean, yeah, he feels healthy, but at the same time, he lost a year of the latter end of his career, and it really shows. So yeah, for right now, he is just a long arm out of the Dodger bullpen, a good lefty, but just, you know, he's just a filler. That's all he is right now, and we're just eating the contract of him. Basically, we took David Price to get Mookie Betts. That's all it was to it. So, and I say we, I'm a Dodger fan, but yeah, it just sucks. You know, it is what it is. But Dodgers are playing good baseball right now. I'm going to go see them when they come to the Diamondbacks on Saturday. I'll be at that game at Chase Field. So that'll be fun. Tyler Glasnow on the hill. Let's shake up the lineup a little bit. I think, actually, it might be done for me already. Wellington Castillo will be the DH today. Gary Sanchez will catch. I think everybody else is good to go. So Rosarena, Solano, Canna, Reyes, Sanchez, Nola, Kemp, Castillo, and Cesar Hernandez. I think that will work out just fine. All right, so here we go with game number 2. Hopefully a sign of better things to come. We'll set you up with it here. We'll be right back.
Ce match vous est présenté par la brasserie O'Keeffe Limitée, brasseur des bières O'Keeffe, Raleigh et Carlsberg.
All right, and here we go from Fenway Park, America's most beloved ballpark, if you ask a Red Sox fan. But it is a nice ballpark nonetheless. Beautiful Fenway Park and the Green Monster, home to the Red Sox since, I don't know, 1908, 1912, I forget now. Expos baseball on the show, and hopefully riding the ship today in game number 2, but they'll have a tough customer in Chris Sale on the mound. 12-5 year for Chris Sale, nice bounce back year for him, at least in the game. 3.90 ERA, 172 strikeouts and 150 innings of work. He is a workhorse. And of course, that lengthy, tall guy will fire from the left side. Randy Rosarena will try to counter, and he's been good leading things off. 293 hitter, 31 home runs, 71 RBIs. He's among the home run race with Canna and Reyes now. Leading things off here, and hopefully a sign of better things to come. And we're underway from Fenway Park. First pitch, foul, out of play. And we're underway under partly cloudy skies, actually overcast skies out here. It doesn't look like it's going to rain, but you never know. Boston weather can be weird.
First pitch, 5.
The wind blowing in a little bit. It looks like it's going to be more of a pitching duel. Hopefully. We're okay with that. We've got a good one going. The ace, Tyler Glasnow, will oppose Chris Sale. Let's take a look at the Red Sox lineup real quick while we got it. It's Alex Verdugo leading things off. They have somebody named White hitting second. I'm not sure who that would be. Maybe an Eli White, maybe a Evan White. I don't know who they have. Xander Bogaerts at shortstop, JD Martinez, the left fielder, Rafael Devers at third, Nelson Cruz, the right fielder today, Didi Gregorius is the DH. Boy, they have really revamped this lineup. Christian Vasquez, the catcher, and Carlos Santana at first base for Chris Sale. Boy, they have really vamped this lineup up to try to gain some ground in the AL East. So interesting lineup for the Red Sox. How many guys do they have in their system? Like we said, it's been a while since we've seen the Red Sox. They are bulking up. Here's a shot by Arozarena out by Pesky's pole, but that's going to hook foul. And 1-2. 76 degrees. Overcast skies, as you see there. The lights are on already. So we'll see if that plays into how this game will go. Looks like it's blown out to right field. And swing on and missed. Arozarena will go down. First strikeout for Sale. One away here in the first. Just getting underway.
Batting second, the second baseman.
So the good news, better news for Caleb Smith. He'll only be out for a few days, thankfully. Tarek Skubal is recalled up, just in case he is needed, so they do have some more length to that bullpen. Donovan Solano, the hitter, 310 hitter, 6 in the AL with that average still. 6 home runs and 24 RBIs. Wasn't much to report from Game 1 offensively for the Expos. Just a home run by Franmil Reyes. That was career home run number 100. And just kind of finishing that game off, swinging aggressively. 9-1 in that game. They'll like to not do that again. And 0-2 to Solano. A potent Expo lineup, but a potent, even more potent Red Sox lineup these days. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts. Solano goes down swinging. And 2 away here in the first.
That is third.
So far so good for Chris Sale, the ace of the Red Sox staff. And it's Mark Canha standing in. Power v. Power. For Mark Canha, as we've mentioned, 41 home runs, 81 RBIs. 266 average. He's up that recently. He was a 2021 AL All-Star. Leading in home runs right now, leading the race. All Canha. Franmil Reyes is right behind him, and he's on deck. Of course, that is due in large part to the short porch in left field at Labatt Park. You get a lot of good home runs out there. Good offensive ballpark, and so is Fenway. We saw it yesterday, just on the wrong end of it. Fouled away in 0-2. That's out of play. So we'll see. The Expos have any offense for the Red Sox. They wasted it all against the Tigers, apparently, and a little bit of a red-eye road trip so far. This is game 2 of a 7-game road trip. We'll be playing Tampa tomorrow for a 4-game series. We'll have 4 games for you, so plenty of baseball tomorrow. This is game 2 of the 3-game series with the Sox. Doesn't get the call down low, 1-2. Sale barking with the ump. Chris Sale. Tall, lanky, and fires all over the place, almost sidearm motion. 1-2, fouled away. On deck, Franmil Reyes, as we mentioned, now at 100 career home runs. He gets the start in right today. 1-2. Lays off 2-2 by Canha. Canha would like to get it going in this series. He would like to be a spark plug for this team. 2-2 from Sale, and it's going to be fouled away. Still 2-2, hanging tough. At least if anything, they're going to make Chris Sale work a little bit. 14 pitches so far. I'd like to get into that bullpen. They have yet to see it yet. Tanner Houck, a complete game yesterday. 3-2, works it full. Nice job by Canha to work it back. Let's see what he does here. Payoff pitch. 2 away. Just getting underway from Fenway here in the first. No score. Swung on and missed. Canha will go down swinging. we said, at least work Chris Sale a little bit. And that'll end the first. Red Sox coming to bat. Their potent offense going to work. He'll face Tyler Glasnow, the ace of the Expos, when we come back. So here he is, Tyler Glasnow. 11-4 on the year. He took a loss in the last one, though. 198 strikeouts. He's almost at 200 this year. And 126 innings of work. He's limited the walks and hits. And he'll try to keep the Expos in a ball game that may be a pitching duel today. Leading off for the Red Sox is going to be Alex Verdugo. Coming off a 2-hit ball game yesterday. Hitting .249 this year. He takes a strike, 0-1. For the Expos, as we mentioned, 92-23, so they can afford to take a few losses. Don't want to get into a rough August, though. We're in the dog days of summer, and they're trying to make a playoff push right now. 0-1, 1-1. The teams that are streaky at the very end are the ones that always do well. That's why I always see a wild card team always playing well, because they finished well at the end of the season. So it's not how you start, it's how you finish. 1-2, fastball up high at 97, lays off. On deck, we'll see White, and I'm still not sure who that is. Called strike 3 on Alex Verdugo. He can't believe it. He's already barking up a storm with the umpire, shaking the bat. He's not happy about that call, and maybe a long day for him and the Red Sox offense. They're getting calls like that. So it's Eli White, as we thought, hitting second. He's playing at second base today. So Eli White in the Red Sox lineup. Takes a ball, 1-0. We didn't see him yesterday. .255 hitter, 1 home run, 13 RBIs, if I'm not mistaken. He does play a few positions in the infield. Fouled away, 1-1. So just getting underway here in Game 2. We got one more on tap for you after this. It was a 9-1 loss, probably one of our worst losses of the year. Ground ball, that's going to be Mark Canha over at third, charging and fires 2 away. Nice play by Mark Canha. Always good at third base. Surprisingly, didn't know he could. Here's the Red Sox lineup for you. We talked about it. Xander Bogaerts, JD Martinez, Rafael Devers, a tough 3-4-5. Nelson Cruz added to this lineup. He's been tough to hit. Didi Gregorius in the lineup. He's the DH. So some new faces for the Red Sox. Here's Xander Bogaerts, hitting .304, 27 home runs, 77 RBIs. He was an all-star at shortstop for the American League. I would know. I was there. 1-0. We played that one. 1-1. That was a win by the American League. I believe we won 8-2 or 8-1, something like that. It was like a one-hitter. 1-1. That is hit well to the deepest part of Fenway Park, and it's gone to the bullpens. Xander Bogaerts homers again. It's home run number 28, and here come the Red Sox yet again. They strike first, 1-0. This may be a series to forget. A brand new Red Sox lineup, but it's old faces. Xander Bogaerts gets it going first here in game number 2. Homering off of Glasnow. Rocket shot. It's the deepest part you could go to. 401 on the distance, but almost as far as you can go there by the 420 sign. JD Martinez, the hitter. He had himself a home run yesterday. Hitting .304 with 27 of them. 65 RBIs. Guys having monster years right now. And kind of a wasted season for the Red Sox. In the game, at least, they're in 4th place in the AL East. 40 games behind the Expos. That's hit well out to right field. Franmil charging. He can't get it. It's going to roll to the wall. Rosarena's going to have to come a long way to pick it up. And Martinez thinking about 3. He's headed over to third. It's going to be a triple for JD Martinez in the alley. My word. JD Martinez, who doesn't run very well, has himself a triple. Anybody else may have had an inside the park home run there. Franmil charged on it, couldn't get it. And Rosarena had to beat him out speed-wise just to pick up the ball. So already the woes continue. Rafael Devers, a good hitter in this lineup. Now hitting .262. Runner on third with 2 outs, a chance to drive in another. 28 home runs for Devers. That's tied for 5th in the American League. 74 ribbies. Glasnow shaken, but not stirred yet. Fouled away. And 0-2 to Devers. He'd like to at least get out of the inning with just the run scored. That is speared by Sanchez. Doesn't let the ball get away. 1-2. Swung on and missed. They will get Devers here. And that'll end the first. So they do get a run. It's Xander Bogaerts on the solo shot to the deepest part of the ballpark in right center. And the Red Sox on the board first yet again, leading it 1-0. I will say this, at least we've been swept in 2 games. We haven't been swept in 3 games. So we got that going for us. But not looking good. The Expos looking to get the offense going here in the second. It's Franmil Reyes who had the only run of the game yesterday, his 100th career home run, to lead it off. The 2021 All-Star hitting .313, 38 home runs, 81 RBIs. And he'll face Chris Sale, who threw 16 pitches in inning number 1. We'll go back to work here, trying to get in the groove. First pitch fouled away, and 0-1. For Chris Sale features a fastball, slider, changeup, and a 2-seamer. But he has good command on him and really good break, especially on that slider, as you saw there. Just outside, 1-1. In the lineup, we'll see Sanchez and we'll see Austin Nola come up here in the second. Trailing it now, 1-0. Sale will try to work with the lead. Swinging and missed, 1-2. So appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Sorry it hasn't been good so far, but it is what it is. Sometimes you got to bite the bullet. And we did in game 1. A rough end to yesterday's stream and a rough start today. But road trips have not fared well with us. Swung on and missed. Reyes will go down swinging. 1 away. And that's already the 4th strikeout for Chris Sale. That's 4 consecutive strikeouts.
The catcher, Gary.
Or maybe not consecutive. We didn't get a hit. Yeah, it's 4 consecutive strikeouts for Chris Sale. My word. Struck out the side in the first. Here's Gary Sanchez. And he'll swing and miss. 0-1. Tough to read Chris Sale. He throws almost sidearm from the left side. That's why he's so tough. Swung on and missed. 0-2. That slider can go anywhere. So, backs up against the wall. We got to show we're a first place team. We don't look like it right now. Lays off 1-2. Offense has got to get going. On deck is Austin Nola. Swung on and missed. 5 consecutive strikeouts for Chris Sale. He is perfect today. We might have 27 strikeouts today. Austin Nola, the hitter, hitting .226, 8 home runs, 36 RBIs. Just rejoined the lineup just about a week ago. And looks at a ball 1-0 down low. So they're making us look foolish right now. And nothing we can do about it. Swung on and missed. Not even anything you can get a piece of. 1-1. Sale all over the place, but might just have to lay off and let him pitch. Fouled away, 1-2. 2 outs here in the second. Chris Sale looking for another hitless inning. Struck out the side in the first. Not gonna do it just yet here in the second. That's a deep fly ball, but just hooking foul. Nola looking to give one a drive above the green monster. 1-2. Swung on and missed at 6 consecutive strikeouts for Chris Sale. Struck out the side in both innings. We go to the bottom of the second, 1-0 Red Sox. Oh my word. Nelson Cruz will lead it off for the Sox. He's the right fielder today. And he'll face Tyler Glasnow. Gave up a run on the solo home run to Xander Bogaerts. And shift is on, as you see there. Austin Nola, the only man on the right side. It's Canna, Hernandez, and Solano on the left. 0-1 to begin the second for the Red Sox. Early stages of the ball game, but it's 1-0. Glasnow trying to settle in a little bit. That's hit well out to center field. We'll see if that's going to stay in the yard. Rosarena back to the wall. He can't get it, and it is... Is it gone? No! It hit the top of the green monster, and all of a sudden, Nelson Cruz ended up on third. What just happened there? We thought it was gone.
Batting 7.
What happened? We didn't even see it land. Looked like it hit the top of the stands out in center as it ricocheted. All right, off of the top of the green monster. That should be gone. We can't corral that one back in. I mean, I guess it didn't go out. It should be at least a double. We gotta take a look at this. I'm flabbergasted. I've never seen a ball do this before. Off of the green monster, it hit in the building. I mean, what happens if that stays over and I can't corral that back in? Is that inside the park home run? How do you rule that? That should be listed as a double. That went over the wall. Instead, Nelson Cruz is on with a triple. He could have scored on an inside the park home run on that. We had to wait for the ball to come back onto the field of play. I don't agree with that rule. Didi Gregorius getting the start today. The DH stands in. 266 hitter, 12 home runs, 51 RBIs as the Red Sox look to bulk up their lineup today. 0-1. Somebody tell me they saw that, and that doesn't agree. You know, if it hops over into out of play, that should be ruled a double, not a triple. I don't understand that. Swung on and missed, 1 and 2. It wasn't a home run. I understand that. They hit the left side of the yellow line, but it bounced out of play over the wall. That should be ruled a double, not a just run as far as you can. It should have been a ground rule double. Interesting stuff. 1 and 2, 2 and 2. We'll have to go back and take a look at that. I've just never seen that before. 2 and 2 fouled away. Nonetheless, runner on third with nobody out. Good chance to score another here. Glasnow will try to get out of the inning. Fouled away. So, interesting moments right now. 2 and 2. Ground ball. They're going to hold the runner at third. Austin Nola will take it 3 unassisted. They were thinking about going home, but they didn't. JD Martinez does not run well down there. Instead, it's 1 away. So it's Christian Vasquez, the catcher, bottom of the order. 7, 8, and 9 for the Red Sox. He's the 8-hole hitter. And he looks at a ball, 1-0. 232 average, 9 home runs, 34 RBIs. Everyday catcher for the Red Sox. He's trying to drive that run in from third. That is JD Martinez. Or excuse me, Nelson Cruz. Checks his swing, but he didn't go. 2-1. Glasnow working a little bit here. 31 pitches here in the second, trying to get out of it with nothing scoring. 1-0 Red Sox. 3 and 2 works it full to Vasquez. Don't want to walk him here. Carlos Santana on deck. That's a liner over to first. And Austin Nola has it, and Cruz has to sit put over there at third. He's still 90 feet away, but can't score. So it'll be up to Carlos Santana, the switch hitter, if they want to score him. Hitting from the left side today, hitting 243, 2 home runs. Glasnow trying to pitch a scoreless frame here in the second. After the leadoff triple that I don't agree with, should have been ruled a double. We play under protest. 2-1. If he scores and he wouldn't have from second, I don't know if I agree with that. 2-1, 3-1. On deck is Alex Verdugo. You want to go after Santana before they turn the lineup over. Glasnow working hard here in the second. Ground ball over to third. Canna's got it. He'll throw it to first in time. No problem. They do get out of it, but it was a leadoff triple and couldn't score him. After two, still 1-0. The Expos still looking for their first hit off of Chris Sale. He has thrown 6 consecutive strikeouts to begin this ball game. Matt Kemp, the hitter. 7, 8, 9 in the order as they look to crack Chris Sale right now. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. I think the best thing to do is maybe just to lay off all these pitches and let him tire himself. 1-0. That's up the middle. They'll finally get their first hit off of Sale. Matt Kemp is aboard to begin the third. Hopefully a positive note, a sign of better things to come. An offense that has been downright dead. It's Wellington Castillo returning to the lineup. He's hitting 8th today. .313 hitter, 12 home runs, 29 RBIs. He would love a Fenway green monster shot. He takes a ball here, 1-0. The Expos, bottom of the order, will look to get it going. On deck is Cesar Hernandez. He'll hit from the right side today against Chris Sale. We'll see if the bottom has anything in store. They'd like to turn the lineup back over and put some runs on the board. Been very quiet. 1 run in game 1. 3-0 to Castillo, no part. See what he does here, 3-0. Put something in the wheelhouse. 3-0 not swinging, 3-1. Changeup's in there. Matt Kemp, your runner on first, doesn't run well, so they'll need a few base hits to get him around. Ground ball, it's a chance to turn 2. They're going to go 4 to 6 and back to 3. Another double play. Every time the Expos have gotten a runner on, they've been stranded on a double play. In this entire series, that's now 5 double plays by the Red Sox. Cesar Hernandez stands in, now 2 away here in the third. Just can't get anything going. Chris Sale looking for a scoreless third. He finally gave up a hit, but no problem right now. He is cruising. Hernandez, .286 hitter, 20 home runs, 55 RBIs. Career year for him. That's hit pretty well off to left field. We'll see if that's got enough to the warning track. It's caught by J.D. Martinez. Thought maybe it had a chance to ricochet off the wall. It does not, and the Expos will go down. They get a hit finally, but nothing doing on a double play. 1-0 Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the third. So it'll be the top of the order for the Sox. It'll be Alex Verdugo going up against Tyler Glasnow. 39 pitches through the first 2 innings of work. They're laboring him a little bit. 40th pitch right now. They need to keep him in this game. The bullpen is still a little bit depleted after yesterday. They're trying to recover. They get Tarek Skubal in the bullpen now. They're in this game, trailing at 1-0. It's doable. They need Glasnow to stay in this game longer. They need 5 or 6 innings out of him at least. 2-2. Ground ball over to Mark Canha. He'll take it himself. Fires it over, no problem. 1 away. Eli White, the second baseman, standing in 0-for-1 with a ground out back in the first. But still the early stages of this ball game, 1-0. I feel like the Red Sox are ready to pile it on again. Expos just trying to hang on in this rough series so far. Home run by Xander Bogaerts. He's on deck. Fouled away, still 0-2. So we'll see how it plays out, but so far not so good yet. The offense still looking to get it going against Chris Sale. Swung on and missed, and Eli White will go down swinging.
Now back, the shortstop.
So it'll be 2 away here in the third for Xander Bogaerts. As we mentioned, the solo home run. That was out to the deepest part of the ballpark, right center. Just shy of the 420 sign. out in the bullpens. 3 for 5 in this series. Glasnow would like a scoreless frame here. Popped up in foul territory, out of play. 0-2. 50 pitches already for Glasnow. 2 outs here in the third. He's not going to last long in this game, unfortunately. 1-2. Curveball got him. So a good inning from Glasnow to bounce back. And he's still got his team within a run. So we'll go to the top of the fourth. We'll see if the Expos can finally break through on Chris Sale. 1-0 Red Sox right now. It's top of the order. It's Randy Rosarena, their spark plug, leading it off. 0 for 1 with a strikeout so far on the day. 40th pitch from Chris Sale is coming to begin the fourth inning. So he is on track right now. And then first pitch is a ball, 1-0. We'll see Solano and we'll see Canna in the lineup, and a good chance to finally break through. The top of the lineup went down swinging on Chris Sale. 6 consecutive strikeouts to begin the ball game in the first 2 innings. Second time around, maybe they'll start to get it going. It's hit well out to center field. That's going to be Alex Verdugo, and that's towards the warning track, but he makes the catch. And 1 away here in the fourth. Guys are starting to make better contact off of Sale, finally.
Second base,
Donovan Solano 0 for 1, 1 for 5 in the series, and he has a strikeout today. Will stand in. That's hit pretty well out to left field, but that's going to be right into the glove of JD Martinez. Boy, even their timely hits are finding outs in the outfield. Well, Chris Sale cruising right along. It's Mark Canna. Nobody on, 2 outs. An 0 for 5 series so far, and 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Not good stuff, as Chris Sale will look to finish off another scoreless inning. Fouled away, 0-1. With 1 hit so far. Unbelievable stuff. Sale going for win number 13. And he missed, 0-2. So the dog days of summer are here for sure. That's hit pretty well out to center, but that's going to be right at Alex Verdugo. No problem for him. He makes the catch. 3 flyouts to the outfield here in the fourth. They're making better contact on Sale, but he is still cruising. 1 hit given up. And a 1-0 lead for the Sox as we go to the bottom of the fourth. So the Xander Bogaerts home run is holding up right now. That's the difference in your ball game. That's it. Tyler Glasnow is pitching well. That was the only run given up, but he is laboring a bit. It's 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup. A good part of the lineup for the Sox if they want to build this 1-0 lead. First pitch to JD Martinez is a strike, 0-1. Martinez is 4 for 10 with a home run against Glasnow. There's a triple for JD Martinez out to right field last time up. That was a miscue by Franmil Reyes. Called strike 3 here. They'll get the better of Martinez, and 1 away here in the fourth. 5th strikeout for Tyler Glasnow.
the third baseman,
Rafael Devers stands in, 0 for 1 day for him. The powerhouse third baseman hits a drive out to right, and right on cue, right around Pesky's pole. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers, his 29th of the year, and the Red Sox get another. It's now 2-0. We didn't even get the words out of our mouth. And he hits another. He has terrorized the Expos this year. 29 home runs this year. Just hooks around Pesky's pole. 380 on the distance. So they get another one. And it's Nelson Cruz standing in. And last time he was up, what's the word I'm looking for? A confrontational play out to center. It was ruled a triple, although it should have been ruled a double. It hit off of the left side, off of the green monster, and landed in center field above the stand. It bounced out and back onto the field of play, but they let the play go. Should have been ruled a ground rule double as it entered out of play after careening off of the green monster. We still don't understand that call. That was not the right ruling. That should have been ruled a ground rule double. Instead, they just let the play go. What, am I supposed to climb the wall, climb the monster to go get it? What if it stayed in there and they just scored? How do you rule that? I didn't understand that, but 2-0 right now, though. He could not score from third. That's the good news. Swing and a miss here. And a strikeout for Glasnow. Back-to-back strikeouts. That's his 6th.
Now
Making, well, not back-to-back. He gave up the home run to Devers. Excuse me. 2-away here in the 4th. 2 strikeouts in the inning, though. And it's Didi Gregorius, the DH. Looking at a ball or a strike? No. 0-1. So, 2 outs here in the 4th. We're moving along. Another home run for the Red Sox. They've had quite a few in this series already. Fouled away 0-2. We cannot believe the powerhouse the Red Sox have put up as a lineup. They have changed dramatically since the midway point, since the last time we saw them in the year. A lot of new faces. 1-2. Swung on and missed, so it's 3 strikeouts in the inning for Glasnow. A good inning of work, but he does give up a home run to Rafael Devers. A solo shot out to right around Pesky's pole. And a 2-0 lead for the Red Sox as we go to the 5th. Encouraging from Glasnow that he may stay in the game for another inning. But he gives up another run. 2-0. Franmil Reyes will lead things off. The Expos have got to get it going against Chris Sale right now. He is cruising. 46 pitches as he enters the 5th. And he might go the distance today. Popped up foul territory. Good part of the order here. Franmil Reyes, Gary Sanchez, and Austin Nola to face him. But still unable to get anything done on the road. Franmil, the only run of this series so far. His 100th career home run. That was a solo shot over the Green Monster. But it came at a 9-1 loss. 0-2. Fouled away, we'll do it again. Chris Sale's 50th pitch coming here. Lays off 1-2 on the changeup. So I'm hoping to get you guys a win today, but my goodness, becoming quite the improbable task. Maybe impossible. 2-2. Like I said, we've been swept in 2 games by the Marlins, but we have not been swept in 3. Going on and miss. Reyes goes down. Looking like they may take 2 of 3 from us right now. 7th strikeout from Chris Sale. Maybe even more. Gary Sanchez 0 for 1. Pitcher in the game tomorrow is Anibal Sanchez, I believe. Oh no, Rick Porcello. He's going for his 18th win. He is 17-1 this year, so maybe a good note. We'll go up against Eduardo Rodriguez, who has not been good this year. Checks his swing, 1-1. Gary Sanchez 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Back in the early stages, back in the 2nd. Swung on and missed. Boy, no contact on Chris Sale today. And now down 1-2. On deck is Austin Nola. Lays off there, 2-2. If I were the Expos right now, I would just let him work his way out of it. Work that pitch count a bit. Just wait. They can't do anything with it. Inside almost hits Gary Sanchez. Now works at full 3-2. Command isn't totally there on his breaking stuff. Swung on and missed. That would have been ball 4. Gary Sanchez couldn't resist. And 2 away now. 8th strikeout for Sale. Somehow he's getting away with it. Command is kind of all over the place at the moment. Here's Austin Nola, 0 for 1 with a strikeout of his own. That is popped up on the fastball. Just skimming into the outfield. Kike Hernandez will make the catch. It's 5 scoreless from Chris Sale, making him look like Garrett Cole out there. 2-0 Red Sox as we go to the bottom of the 5th. So this is probably the least exciting baseball I have played, unfortunately. Tyler Glasnow will try to keep it within 2. He'll face 8, 9, and 1 in the Sox order. They would like for Glasnow to at least go 5 innings. That's the idea, at least. They need some length before they get into that bullpen, who has been decimated right now. 0-2, fouled away. We do get back Tarek Skubal. Positive note on Caleb Smith. He'll be back within a few days. Where are you going? Jeez, Matt Kemp. Matt Kemp just started going the other way and wouldn't come back. He runs it down, finally make the catch. He couldn't see it right away. One away. Boy, that almost became really dire. Matt Kemp, not the greatest outfielder, but he's in there in left field today. 70th pitch from Tyler Glasnow comes against Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 today. 1 away here in the 5th, and it's a curveball for a strike. 0-1. Looking at the bullpen, there's not much there. David Robertson will pitch. He's the only guy in middle relief that's actually fully healthy. We do have Tarek Skubal available as well, with an extra arm in that bullpen. We wait for Caleb Smith to come back healthy. 0-1. That is hit pretty well by Santana out to right field. Framill's got to go a long way. He can't get it. It's going to hop over the wall. A ground roll double for Carlos Santana. So the outfield is really being a pest right now with Kemp in left and Framill in right. The Red Sox are teeing off right now. They get themselves a 1-out double. Now back to the top of the order, Alex Verdugo. So fielding is coming back to bite him. Popped up in foul territory. Mark Cannon will make the catch there, and now 2 away. Nice little gimme to return the favor. So now 2 away for Eli White. You want to get to him before you get into that big meat of the order. Xander Bogaerts on deck. Takes a strike here, 0-1. Glasnow just trying to finish off 5 good innings with just 2 runs given up, but he needs his offense to back him up. 0-2. Changeup into dirt, swung on and missed. That will end the inning. So a scoreless frame for Glasnow this time around. He will most likely depart after 5, but on the losing end of a 2-0 ball game. So Chris Sale goes back to work. 59 pitches through the first 5 innings, and he's looking good to go the rest of the way. Only 1 hit given up off of him, and it's this man here, Matt Kemp, that has it. 0-1. That was a single back in the 3rd. Lays off 1-1. So 7, 8, 9 bottom of the order. Castillo and then Cesar Hernandez as they try to get to Chris Sale, at least somehow. Gotta knock him out of this game if they want a chance. 1-2, fouled away. Trying to stay alive. Cannot believe what we're seeing in this series. This is terrible baseball right now. Ground ball over to 3rd. That's Devers. Fires at the 1st, 1 away. Where has this been hiding from the Red Sox this year? They could have been really good. They have beefed this lineup up. Guys are playing good at the right time. Been a little bit of a rough go for the Expos here in the month of August. July, they only lost 3 games, I believe. Here's Wellington Castillo. And fouls it away, 0-1. I believe we're in the midway point of August, and we've already lost 4, possibly? I don't know. 0-1, lays off 1-1. It happens. Down 2-0 here, it's still doable. You just gotta knock Chris Sale out of this game. That's hit pretty well out to right field, but it's gonna die in the wind. Boy, that sounded a lot better than it looked. And that's Nelson Cruz out there to make the catch, now 2 away. Just can't get anything elevated and out. Here's Cesar Hernandez, switch hitter from the right side. 0 for 3 in the series and 0 for 1 today with a flyout. 2 away now in the 6th as Chris Sale looks for another scoreless. That is hit out to center, no problem for Verdugo. He runs it in and makes the catch. A couple flyouts and no problem for Chris Sale through 6. Pitching a one-hitter right now, 2-0 the Sox lead. And the Expos going to the bullpen. So it's going to be David Robertson out of the pen. Come on in. They would like to give him some length. 195 ERA, 1-1 record. We do not want this game to get away from the pen. It's a tough customer in Xander Bogaerts leading it off here. First pitch ground ball. And Nola's going to take it himself over to first, 3 unassisted. Good first out here for David Robertson. JD Martinez, the hitter, 1 for 2 with that triple back in the first. 0-1. Got to keep it within 2. Sam Freeman is going to warm in the pen in case they need a lefty. Although he was not good in game 1. Don't really have a lot of options at the moment. Back end of the bullpen is ready to go, but they need a lead. May have to use him anyhow. Swung on and missed 1 and 2. Robertson may be asked to go 2 innings here if he keeps up doing well. Swung on and missed. They get Martinez. And now 2 away here in the 6th. First strikeout for Robertson. Tough task here. Rafael Devers, 1 for 2 with that solo home run back in the 4th. He terrorizes right-handed pitching and the Expos. First pitch to him. That's going to be a liner past the diving Canna, who's on the shift playing from center field. And it's going to go out to left field for a base hit. Devers continues to terrorize the Expos. 2 away for Nelson Cruz. 1 for 2 with that triple of his own. That was the controversial play that we were talking about. 2 for 6 in this series with a home run as well. Guys are having a really good series. 1-1. Robertson will try to finish off the 6th. Slider fouled away. 1-2. Fouled away again, staying alive. So, I wish it was more exciting. Kind of depressing, to be honest. 2-0. Popped up. Where's our fielder? Somebody go get it. Rosarena's got to come on in. Franmil didn't think he had to go charge for it. It's a Rosarena to make the catch. I don't know what's going on today. Weird stuff. End of the 6th. 2-0. The Expos will try to get it going finally. I'm going to need another Coca-Cola, maybe something stronger. Jeez Louise. Rosarena will lead this thing off here in the 7th. Chris Sale has a one-hitter going. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Expos. 2 runs on 6 hits. No errors for Boston. It's been 2 home runs today off of the bat of Xander Bogaerts and Rafael Devers. So here we go. Top of the order again. Randy Rosarena to lead it off. Chris Sale has thrown 68 pitches as he enters the 7th. Still on track to even finish the game if he wants. They have got to knock him out of the game. Brandon Workman and Josh Taylor are in the pen. They've just got to break open somehow. This is the man they want, a spark plug in that lineup, just not yet today. 1-1. A game that still feels doable. They just can't string together a pair of hits. Swung on and missed 1 and 2. They get somebody on and then they're quickly erased by a double play or a bunch of flyouts, loud outs. Just nothing they can do with it. 1 and 2. Just a weird day all around. Weird stuff is happening, folks. Chris Sale 1 and 2 here to a Rosarena, and then we'll see Solano and Canna. Popped up in the infield. That's Rafael Devers. And he'll make the catch. 1 away. The woes continue for the Expos. No offense to show. 1 away. Here's Donovan Solano. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a lineout today. needs to get on for Mark Canha. They need to set something up here. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. 75th pitch coming from Chris Sale. Lays off 2-0. I guess that's the best way to do it. Just let Chris Sale walk you at this point. Maybe wait until he gets a strike. 3-0. All right. Third time around, they've seen him in the order. They'll get some better looks at him now. 3-0. Works it back, 3-1. On deck is Mark Canha. We start getting into the meat of the order. That is out in... No, caught by Eli White by the second base bag. He caught up to it and 2 away. Just can't buy a hit right now. Mark Canha 0 for 2. First pitch down low. They called a strike, 0-1. I just don't know what you do with Chris Sale. In this game, a one-hitter. Masterful job, and he's trying to finish off 7 scoreless. 1-1. The Expos just trying to run the pitch count up a little bit. Try to knock him out of this game. Do anything. It's still a 2-0 ball game. It is doable. And in fact, I got to look at the bullpen and see what we're doing here in the bottom. Oh man. You know what? I think we'll go with Tim Hill in the 7th. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Completely forgot to take a look at it. So 2-1, 2-1 here to Canha. Fastball, that's going to be a ground ball to Eli White, and another scoreless inning for Chris Sale. A one-hitter through 7 innings. We'll see if he stays in the ballgame. No, why not? He might as well. Time to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back in a minute.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Didi Gregorius.
All right, RJtheDJ back with you from Boston, Massachusetts, Fenway Park. And right now, all Red Sox here again in Game 2. Someone turned the light off on the Expos. One hitter right now by Chris Sale on the Expos. Hard to believe. We are getting in danger of losing 3 consecutive ball games. And that's not good here in the month of August as we're trying to make a playoff push. 2-0 right now, the Red Sox lead. But got to get past Chris Sale. So it's the bullpen for the Expos. It's going to be Tim Hill to come out of that bullpen. It was a rough go
Your attention, please.
in game number 3 against the Tigers last time we saw him. He was asked to pitch the 11th inning and it imploded on him. That was part of that 7-run 11th inning when they batted around. So he'll try to hold on here. He's got a lefty-lefty matchup against Didi Gregorius, 0 for 2. 2-0 ball game. It's still doable. Still a very close game, but a pitching duel right now. 2 home runs in the game for the Red Sox. Xander Bogaerts and Rafael Devers. Fouled away 1-1. Just no offense to speak of. Pitching is trying to hold him in this one. On a day where it imploded. Ground ball in the shift. That Solano goes a long way to make the play. He does. Nice play from Donovan Solano in right field, basically, to make the throw over the first and 1 away. Here's Christian Vasquez, the 8-hole hitter, 0 for 2. On deck is Carlos Santana. So Tim Hill, the sidewinder, lefty, kind of like Chris Sale. Give you a different look out of the bullpen at least. 1 and 2. He's been good up till recently. We much say the same thing about everybody in the pen at the moment. They're just faltering. They're getting a little tired, I guess. 1 and 2. Gets the strikeout here on Vasquez. Now 2 away. A good start for Hill. He's got to face a switch hitter, Carlos Santana, right now. And we need to check on the bullpen just to make sure. We're going to have Tyler Rogers warming up in the pen, so they're going to not hold back with it just being a 2-run ball game. You want to make sure they hold on. Hit well out to center, but Randy Rosarena is going to track that one down and makes the catch. A good frame from Tim Hill as we end the 7th. 2-0 still. The Red Sox lead. Chris Sale will come back to work. He'll go up against 4, 5, and 6 in the Expo order as he tries to get a complete game shutout. So here is Franmil Reyes, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. Chris Sale continuing to cruise. 82 pitches. Here's entering the 8th. It's a 1-hitter for him so far. No runs. Looking for his 13th win of the year and a first pitch strike. 0-1. We'll see Sanchez and we'll see Nola in the lineup. But no one has then been able to figure him out yet except for Matt Kemp is the only hit. All the way, now 0-2. And this is where Sale has been cruising. 0-2, getting him to chase something. That's hit pretty well out to left field. Hooking, foul. That would have been nice. Reyes gave it a ride, just a little too far to the left. Not in front of it. Still 0-2. Inside doesn't chase, 1-2. Attendance 36,290. Another sellout game for the Red Sox facing the first place Expos. But boy, the Red Sox are looking really good right now. Swing and a miss. Reyes will go down swinging. And if anything, they're at least trying to play spoiler. 9th strikeout for Sale. 1 away here in the 8th. They don't really have a chance to get into the playoffs. They're too far behind. They can try to chase the Yankees in a wild card race, but I don't think they will. Here's Gary Sanchez, 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts for him. And takes a ball inside, 1-0. Sale can go the distance right now. Lays off 2-0. They're going to want to get some runs here in the 8th. They're not going to want to wait for the 9th. Let's see if they have their closer in for the 9th inning. 2-0. That's a liner right at Xander Bogaerts. And 2 away. Tough luck outs. Can't get anything going right now. We'll be up to Austin Nola, 0 for 2. This is just kind of a depressing stream today. Nothing doing. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Maybe I need to go back and take a nap or something. 4 games with the Tampa Bay Rays. They'll try to turn it around on tomorrow's stream. So 4 games on tap for you. But not looking good right now. Hard to believe. 2-0 here. 3-0 almost hit Nola in the head. Jeez. On deck is Matt Kemp, the only hit in the game. I think Nola's probably going to lay off here. It's going to be a 4-pitch walk to Austin Nola. So maybe something doing here. They do at least get a base runner on. They're going to pinch run for Austin Nola. Even though there's 2 outs, they'd like to try to take advantage here. So they are going to... Let's see, I got to make sure I do this right. Yeah, I'm going to have to... I can't pinch run with Bonifacio, unfortunately, because then I'll have to move somebody out of the game. So we're going to pinch run with Zach Collins. That's fine. He'll take over at first base. Zach Collins, the pinch runner, as they try maybe a base hit. We'll get him a run as they try to knock Chris Sale out of the game. Matt Kemp with the only hit for him. That was a single back in the third. Go up against Sale right now. And pops up the first pitch. And it's going to fall into the glove of Nelson Cruz. So another scoreless inning. Make it 8 now. And why not? Might as well come out for a 9th. Not hitting off of you. A one-hitter. 2-0 Red Sox as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Zach Collins will enter the game. He's at first base. Alex Verdugo is the first batter. And we're checking the splits on him. We're actually going to let Tim Hill face one more, and then we'll go to the bullpen for Rogers. Expos just trying to stay in this game. Down 2-0. The offense has got nothing for him right now. 0-1, 0-2. So Tim Hill, encouraging. He's had a good inning. Trying to get a third. It's a ground ball over to Solano. No problem for him. And one away here in the 8th. Now it looks like they'll go to the bullpen. And we'll call on the Submariner Tyler Rogers to face the last 2 of the inning. Rogers coming in. He's been good. 2.08 ERA, 19 saves as a member of the Giants before coming over. 58 strikeouts and 52 innings of work. The Submariner will face Eli White 0 for 3. And there it is. And there it goes out to left field and foul. Luckily, a foul ball. Might go out a country mile. It's like batting practice. Ground ball over to Zach Collins, and he'll take it himself, and he's going to beat out the speedy Eli White. And 2 away here in the 8th on 2 pitches from Rogers. Tough task here, though. Xander Bogaerts 1 for 3 with that solo home run back in the first, standing in. Good part of the lineup here in the 8th. Going to be a tough task for the Expos against Chris Sale and company. We'll see if Sale comes back out. They almost wish that the closer would come into the ball game, because it'd be a little victory, at least to face somebody else. Let's see what happens. 0-2. Expos have been struggling against lefty pitching for a while now. 0-2 gets the called strike 3 on the balloon curveball, 68 mile an hour. So we go to the 9th. It's going to take 2 to tie, and it's going to be tough. We'll see who's coming in to pitch. They're going to leave Chris Sale out there, and I figured they would. Wellington Castillo, the lead-off hitter. Let's see what they decide to do here. They're going to have Jorge Bonifacio come up to hit. In a pinch hit for Wellington Castillo. He's pretty good against left-handed pitching, so we'll see. Maybe he can be a spark plug here. They've got to shake it up. They've got to do something here. They need 2 runs at least to tie this ball game. First pitch inside 1-0. They've got to knock Chris Sale out of the game. Roberto Ozuna is warming in the pen just in case. Let's see what happens. 2 runs is doable, but not today against Chris Sale. 1-1. On deck is Cesar Hernandez, and then Randy Arozarena. Good part of the lineup will come back up. 2-1. Chris Sale had 98 pitches. Nearing his end, they'd like to finish it off here with a complete game 1 hitter. 3-1. Maybe this is what the Expos need right now. Bonifacio can take a walk. Set things up pretty good here. 3-2. Works him back all the way. Now in a tough hole. See what Sale does here. Fastball and foul just to stay alive. Good shot by Bonifacio. Gonna work that pitch count. 101 now from Sale. Trying to get on first. A leadoff walk by Jorge Bonifacio, and now in business. We'll see what the Red Sox want to do right now. It's 102 pitches from Chris Sale. Still 1 hit given up, but now a walk. And the tying run coming to the plate. That's Cesar Hernandez. What are they going to do with Chris Sale? They're going to take him out of this ball game. This is exactly what the Expos wanted, although it comes really late in this ball game. Nobody out in the ninth. Chris Sale only gives up 1 hit. And he is trying to get the win right now. He will depart. They're going to go to their closer.
Your attention, please.
That man is Matt Andriese. So a new closer for the Red Sox. 5 of 6 for saves. And he will try to close this ball game out. Cesar Hernandez, who was hitting from the right side today, will now hit from the left. His power side, 0 for 2 today with 2 flyouts. Speed on the bases, that's Bonifacio. Now, when they've had a runner on, they've been erased by double plays. And they'll try to get to Andriese here. Tying run is at the plate. Release some hope. Matt Andriese, 1-1 on the fastball. His assortment of pitches, fastball, changeup, curve, cutter, and sinker. A lot of darting movement down low. Fouled away on the cutter, and 1-2. On deck is Randy Arozarena, the top of the order. And you'd like their chances now. With Sale out of the game. This may be a double play, though. 4, they're going to go just to 3. No chance to turn 2. Eli White had to go a long way to get to that one. So it works like a sacrifice. The runner is on second. The tying run still at the plate in the form of Randy Arozarena. Things are getting a little interesting. Would like to score this runner right now. It's been an 0 for 3 day for Arozarena. Against a new pitcher now, they like their chances. 1-0. Now 1 out at least. They've avoided the double play. Got to score this runner here. 2-0. They have kept it close. Fouled away, 1-1. Just a positive note. Even to score a run would be positive thoughts. Something to carry into the next game. 1-1. They do not want to lose 3 consecutive ball games. Lost to the Tigers in Game 3 and Game 1 here against the Red Sox. Now Game 2, trying to come back here. 2-2. On deck is Donovan Solano. Then the meat of the order. Good chance here for the Expos. 2-2. That is fouled. Almost a diving Carlos Santana over there at first base, trying to save this ball game. Still 2-2. That is hit well out to left field. That's got a chance and it's gone. This ball game is tied in the 9th. Randy Arozarena. My goodness, he comes through yet again. They finally knock Chris Sale out of the ball game. It's only their 2nd hit. Randy Arozarena ties this game up with a 2-run shot. And now with 1 out in the 9th, they're going to go for the lead. Can you believe this? They were left for dead. Chris Sale was an out away, or an out into the 9th. Now all of a sudden, all the way back, we have a tie ball game. Randy Arozarena, a 2-run shot. They're going to want to take the lead here, though. They're not going to want to have the bottom of the 9th, try to walk it off. They have the heart of the order for the Red Sox coming up. And it's going to be a tough task if it's Roberto Ozuna coming in. Donovan Solano will stand in, 0 for 3 with a lineout in the 7th. But now, a 2-2 ball game. They get a blown save to Matt Andriese. Unbelievable stuff. They had to wait for the bullpen to come in, and now they're unloading with 2 lefties, Darwinzon, Hernandez, and Josh Taylor. 0-2 here to Solano, and Mark Hanna is on deck. So quite a turn of events. 2-2 here in the 9th. That is going to be a liner over to short. That's going to be played by Xander Bogaerts, and now 2 away. The Red Sox would like to keep it tied. They like their chances to walk it off in the 9th. The Expos have Mark Hanna coming in. He's 0 for 7 in the series and 0 for 3 today. But against now, Matt Andriese, maybe a chance to take the lead here. 1-0. On deck is Franmil Reyes as well. They have the heart of their order up right now. I cannot believe this ball game is tied. After what we went through, left field, that is hooking foul. That would have been the go-ahead home run for Mark Hanna. Instead, it's 1-1. Boy. Come on, Mark Hanna. That's going to be a liner into right center, and that's going to be past a diving Verdugo. Now Canna rounding for third. They still haven't corralled it. He's coming home. Here's the play at the plate. He is safe. It's an inside the park home run for Mark Canna. Unbelievable. Down to their last out in the ninth. They have come from behind. 3 runs in the inning. Canna just kept on going. It's an inside the park home run for Mark Canna. The Expos have taken the lead. That will do it for Andres. And Darwinson Hernandez has come in. What is going on in this game 2? My word. Darwinson Hernandez, good for strikeouts from the bullpen, 57 of them in fact. He will face Franmil Reyes, but in a completely different ball game now. 3-2, the Expos take the lead on the inside the park home run from Mark Canna. It's his 42nd home run of the year, albeit the hard way. For Franmil Reyes, he's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Looking to not get the golden sombrero here. And hit well out to left field. We'll see where this one ends up. And it is off the green monster. It's going to be a double for Franmil. The inning will continue. Almost another home run for him. And all of a sudden, this game has imploded for the Red Sox in the 9th inning. Roberto Osuna will try to get a save in the bottom of the inning. But right now, still hitting. Franmil Reyes is on second. We'll see about pinch running for him. They're going to have Harold Castro come into the ballgame and pinch run over at second. They'd like to get one more run, and now it will seem doable. One run may not hold. Gary Sanchez, the hitter, 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a liner to short. Swings and misses, 0-1. What a turnaround in this ballgame. Mark Cannon, an inside the park home run on a miscue by Alex Verdugo in center in the 9th. Boy, way to wait till the very end, guys. They only had 1 hit up until the 9th inning. Popped up to center field, and that may end the inning. Verdugo says he's got it. He does. But 3 runs come in the 9th. They finally break through after Chris Sale departs. He gets a no decision. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. Roberto Osuna coming in to try to get the save. It's going to be a tough battle for him. Harold Castro is in the game. He'll take over in right field. We'll see if that's where we want him. I think we will. It'll be okay to play out there. Kemp is going to come out of the game. Chad Pinder is going to come in. They want to win this ball game. So they're going to make sure the defense is okay. If Pinder enters the ball game now, they've used all of their fielders, so we'll see if this comes back to bite them. Roberto Osuna will pitch the 9th inning. Last we saw Osuna, it was a blown save against the Tigers in that extra inning thriller. So he will enter, try to get the save here. 3-2, the Expos come from the dead. And they will try to win game 2 here. It has not been easy. Ground ball on the first pitch to Cesar Hernandez, thrown over to first in time. They'll get J.D. Martinez a big out number 1 on 1 pitch. And now 1 away. Rafael Devers, 2 for 3 with a home run, a single, and an RBI standing in. On deck, Nelson Cruz. Doesn't get any tougher than this. Roberto Osuna, tough task. 1-1. He's a third of the way there. 1-2. See if we get some chasing something here. Swerve doesn't take inside. 2-2. What a turnaround. On the most exciting play you can have. Swung on and missed. Rafael Devers swings and misses. 2 away. An inside the park home run by Mark Canha. We cannot believe it.
Now batting, right field.
Probably the most exciting play of the year.
Cruz.
42 home runs for Mark Canha, but he had to get it the hard way. And he takes the lead here. A go-ahead home run. It's up to Nelson Cruz right now. 2 outs here in the 9th if they want to tie this ball game up and keep it going. On deck is Didi Gregorius, but right now it's Cruz against Ozuna. Power versus power. 1-0. Slurve in there for a called strike. 1-1. The Expos trying to escape with this series tied. Change-up swung and a miss. 1-2 now down to their last strike. Do you believe in miracles? All it took was Chris Sale just to lead. 1-2. Here we go. 2-2. Working it back. Ozuna looking for the knockout pitch. Ground ball over to short. Hernandez jump throw over to first in time, and the ball game is over. The Expos come back with 3 runs in the 9th and win this one in game 2, 3-2. They had to wait for Chris Sale to come out of the ball game. He threw a 1-hitter through 8 innings of work. He had to depart in the 9th. They tried to leave it up to Matt Andriese, and he got a blown save and the loss. For Ozuna, his 40th save of the year. Boy, morale feels really good right now. They will try to go for the series win in game number 3. So from highs to lows like a roller coaster right now. It was a rough game 1 and a better game 2, finally at the end. Here's the inside the park home run for Mark Canha, his 42nd of the year. Had to do it the hard way. Thankfully, finished this one off 3-2. This ball game is over. So 3 runs in the 9th. That was all they did on 4 hits. 2 runs and 6 hits, no errors for the Red Sox. The game felt like it was doable. It didn't get away from them, and the bullpen held the door for the rest of the game. But it took them a while. 3-2, they get the win. Tyler Rogers gets the victory. Matt Andriese the loss. Randy Arozarena tied that ball game up with the 2-run home run. That was big. Annykins, hey, how's it going? 4:30, all right, we'll see you then. Hope you're doing well, love you. But yeah, what a victory. 3-2 in game 2 here. Got one more on tap for you today. But man, what we thought was left for dead, they came back with 3 runs in the 9th and win it. But crazy stuff. But we're moving on. Hey, we got 5 show packs. That'll be nice. But game number 3, the rubber match here as we try to go for the series win. Rick Porcello looking for win number 18, going up against Eduardo Rodriguez, the lefty, who's had a tough go of it. 5-11 with a 5.01 ERA. So we'll get into it. I don't think we need to make any moves just yet. We're still waiting to see if Caleb Smith will come back from injury. But we got a good bullpen now. They're refreshed, ready to go here for game number 3. So thankfully, we will figure them out. Back at Fenway, game number 3 of this 3-game series. Rick Porcello on the mound. Bullpen looks to be better. They should hold up okay as long as Porcello doesn't get knocked out early in the game. So as far as the lineup is concerned, we're going to make some moves here. Gary Sanchez is going to come out. Wellington Castillo will be the catcher today. Looks like we are going to probably take out Cesar Hernandez. Looks like we will do, probably just use everybody today. Looks like we'll do Harold Castro at short. Jorge Bonifacio will come in. We'll put him in left field. And then we will do Zach Collins. I don't know if I want him in the game or not. Solano's going to come out of the game. Pinder will play second base, and I think that will pretty much do it. Actually, Matt Kemp, I need him in the lineup. He's going to be the DH today. So that will work. That should hold up pretty well. So the lineup will look like this. We'll do Castro hitting second. Canha, Reyes, Castillo we'll go Nola, Kemp, Pinder, and then Bonifacio. Lineup looks good. Let's set you up for game number 3, and we'll be back in a moment.
You're watching Major League Baseball on TSN, the sports network. Expos Baseball on TSN. Brought to you by Pepsi. Pepsi reminds you to be young, have fun, drink Pepsi.
All right, and here we go. Well, first I gotta stop this, whatever this is. Oh my goodness. Here we go with game number 3. I will figure that out someday. I'm reading a small little screen. But here we go with game number 3 of this 3-game series, and high hopes for the Expos as they try to take the series here as a comeback win after they got past Chris Sale in game number 2.
Boston Red Sox.
Here come the Red Sox and Eduardo Rodriguez looking to right the ship. For him, it's been a rough go. 5-11, 5.01 ERA, 129 innings pitched and 116 strikeouts. He's given up quite a few hits. You see there, 161 of them. And he'll go up against a good Expo lineup that finally broke through in the 9th. It was a one-hitter by Chris Sale until the 9th. But here we go with Randy Arozarena to lead things off. He tied the ball game in the 9th on that 2-run home run. So another home run for him in this series. And he'll face Eduardo Rodriguez, daytime baseball from Fenway. And here we go. We're underway with a ball, 1-0. For the Red Sox, 16 games under 500, still in 4th place in that AL East, but they have proven to be tough. We'll show you the lineup for the Red Sox, and it looks like this. Rafael Devers at 3rd base. Carlos Santana bumps up in the order at 1st base. Xander Bogaerts the shortstop. JD Martinez in left field. Nelson Cruz in right. Didi Gregorius, the DH. Hunter Renfroe, first time we've seen him, is in center field today. Kike Hernandez, the second baseman. And Austin Gallagher, the catcher. Not sure about what Gallagher that is. We'll find out. He is catching Eduardo Rodriguez, the lefty, today. We mentioned Arozarena leading off. 32 home runs, 73 RBIs. Now in the home run race with Mark Hanna and Franmil Reyes. 79 degrees, clear skies, no wind. So we'll see if that plays any factor into that ball game. Hopefully for the Expos, they don't wait as long to get on the board. 3 runs in the 9th. That's all they needed. They were able to get past Matt Andriese out of that bullpen. So want to get into that bullpen early today. And leading things off here, looks at a ball, 3-1. On deck is Harold Castro. First time we'll see him in the series. He is on deck. He's the shortstop today. A little bit different lineup than we're used to. Guys getting a day off. Fouled away by Arozarena, 3-2. But much more positive. Game 1 was a 9-1 loss. Probably their worst loss of the year. Game 2 finally comes back. And speaking of coming back, Eduardo Rodriguez comes back to strike out Randy Arozarena. And 1 away here in the 1st.
Batting second, the shortstop, Harold Castro.
So it's Harold Castro. It's a lefty-lefty matchup. Not very often you see it. But Castro giving Cesar Hernandez the day off today. A much-needed day off. The liner back to Kike Hernandez on the first pitch to Castro. And 2 away.
Batting third,
Moving right along. Here's the rest of the lineup for you. Mark Hanna, Franmil Reyes, and Wellington Castillo, the start at catcher today. Austin Nola at first. Kemp the DH. Chad Pinder at second. And Jorge Bonifacio playing left field today. Mark Hanna coming in, and he had his 42nd home run, albeit it was an inside the Parker. But that was the go-ahead home run. And any way you look at it, it looks like a home run in the box score. 266, 42 home runs, 82 runs batted in. He is the league leader in home runs, and he'll do it any way he can. First inside the park home run for him this year. Looks at a strike from Rodriguez, 0-1. So a sign of good things to come, hopefully, as they try to finish this series off strong and win the rubber match. Ground ball, that's over to third base. That's Rafael Devers, and that's out number 3. So nothing doing for the Expos in the first against Eduardo Rodriguez. And we'll go to the bottom of the first with Rick Porcello looking to get his league-leading 18th win. He'll take the mound in a moment. So here is Rick Porcello, 17-1 on the year. The ERA up a little bit, but 117 strikeouts and 135 innings of work. He has yet to walk anybody this year. Unbelievably. The command is on point for him, and that's a good reason why he has won 17 this year. Rafael Devers, the leadoff batter today, and his 29 home runs, 5th in the American League. A little bit different Red Sox lineup than we're used to. Of course, this whole series has been full of different Red Sox lineups. They're trying anything they can here for game number 3, as they'd like to take one from the Expos. They already got game 1, but lost game 2. 0-1 fouled away, 0-2. On deck, we'll see. Oh, I don't even know who's on deck for him. We'll have to see. Different lineup. I believe it's Carlos Santana, and it is. Expos 93-23, 70 games above 500 as they go for that record 116 wins by 2 teams, the Chicago White Sox and the 2001 Seattle Mariners more recently. 1-2 to Devers to lead off the bottom of the first, and a inside slider, 2-2. Rick Porcello, 17 wins this year. He's not even the ace. Curveball fouled away, keeping it alive, 2-2. So a tough customer to begin the ball game is Rafael Devers. Fastball swung on and missed though, and get the better of him here to begin. First strikeout for Porcello, 1 away here in the first, and up steps Carlos Santana.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So Santana, the switch hitter, hitting from the left side today. Hitting 245 on the year. He's the first baseman for him. And fouls away the first pitch. 2 home runs and 13 runs driven in. Just getting underway from Fenway. This is the last of our 3-game series today, but a much more promising game 2. What was left for dead. 1 hit up until the 9th inning. It's hard to believe, but sometimes it just takes a change of pitchers to figure things out, and they did that. They got to Matt Andriese, so they want a good start from Eduardo Rodriguez for the Red Sox. Porcello looking for league-leading number 18 on the year. He has Carlos Santana 2-2 here, 1 away, and that's going to be a liner out to right field for a base hit, a screaming liner. Santana will be aboard, 1 out base runner. And we'll start getting into the meat of that order now. Xander Bogaerts, 304 hitter, 28 home runs, 78 RBIs. See if the Red Sox have a good offense today. Runner was moving on the play. It's a hit and run. Santana headed for third. Here's the throw from Chad Pinder. It's on the money, but not in time. If Santana wasn't on the move on the pitch, they wouldn't have been on third. So all of a sudden, the Red Sox hitting here in the first. They've got a runner on third, Carlos Santana. It's first and third with 1 out. JD Martinez, the hitter. And now trying to put some runs on the board here, trying to play some revenge for what happened in game 2. Martinez, 303 hitter, 27 home runs, 65 RBIs, another monster year. Good hitters in this Red Sox lineup. Liner back to third, and they step on first. It's a double play unassisted by Austin Nola to end the inning. What a way to do it. Speared and stepped on first to get the double play. 3 unassisted. Nice job by Austin Nola playing first today.
Leading off for Montreal.
So we go to the top of the second with no score. It's Franmil Reyes to lead things off. Good series for him so far. He found his 100th career home run in game number 1. He faces Eduardo Rodriguez here, a ball, 1-0. So 9 pitches for Rodriguez in the first, got out of it. Facing Franmil Reyes, we'll see Wellington Castillo in the lineup, and we'll see Austin Nola, who just made that nice play over at first. That's a liner out to left center. That's going to hit off the green monster. Actually, it's cut off by Martinez, but he stumbles, and Franmil's taken off for second. He's in there with a leadoff double here in the second. So a liner out there and takes advantage. It's corralled by Martinez, but he took a tumble out in left. Defensive woes continue for the Red Sox. The offense would like to get it going for the Expos. So 1 on here at second, runner in scoring position for Wellington Castillo. Still hitting above 300, 309, 12 home runs, 29 RBIs. We'd like to get to Eduardo Rodriguez as early as possible and get into that pen. First pitch fouled away, 0-1. Not the same lefty as Chris Sale. Eduardo Rodriguez, not fooling anybody this year. 5-11 is his record. Fouled away, 0-2. But they're going to ask him to give some length. They don't have to get into that bullpen early. So far, no score. Runner on second is Franmil Reyes. 0-2, swung on and missed. And Castillo will go down swinging. 1 away here in the second. It's going to be Austin Nola standing in. The first baseman today made that nice play, the double play. And swinging the bat pretty well, hitting .224. 8 home runs, 36 RBIs. Turning it on as of late. One away here in the second, trying to score the first run of the ball game against Eduardo Rodriguez. Ground ball rolls foul. Devers will scoop it up. And 0-2. On deck, Matt Kemp. Good hitter against left-handed pitching. 0-2, that's hit pretty well out to left field. In front of the green monster, it's going to be caught by Martinez, and Reyes will go back to second. He will not tag. Not hit far enough. So they're starting to make some loud contact off of Eduardo Rodriguez, and that's a positive note. Here's Matt Kemp hitting .319, 25 home runs, 53 RBIs. His .319 average now second in the American League, and biggest part of that, the Short Porch Ballpark in Montreal, and hitting good against left-handed pitching, and he sees one here. Swinging and missing here on the first one, 0-1. Matt Kemp will try to keep the inning going. That's going to be up the middle, but not hit hard enough. That'll be Kike Hernandez at second, throws to first. No problem, that ends the inning. So we'll leave a runner stranded on the leadoff double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Still no score from Fenway Park in Boston. Nelson Cruz, the powerhouse right fielder, will stand in. They're getting it done at age 40. 22 home runs, 259 average, 63 RBIs. He'll go up against Rick Porcello, and he has the scoreless first. Back out for the second. 15 pitches through that first inning, and a first pitch strike, 0-1. For the Red Sox, we'll see Didi Gregorius, and we'll see a good hitter in, who's out there? I don't even remember.
Batting six.
I'll tell it to you here in a second. As soon as I remember. Jorge Bonifacio is in left field. Rosarena in center. Franmil Reyes in right. Canna, Castro, Pinder, and Nola the infield today. And Wellington Castillo, the catcher. I can't remember who I was thinking of in center field. I apologize. We'll get there. Didi Gregorius stands in. He's the DH today. And he looks at a strike. 0-1. 264 hitter, 12 home runs, 51 RBIs acquired from the Phillies for the trade deadline. Ball 1-1. Shift is on Gregorius. That means Canna's the only man on the left side of the infield. And 3 on the right. You see Castro up the middle there and right to him. Perfectly played and out number 2. Hunter Renfroe, that's who we were thinking of. The center fielder stands in, gives Alex Verdugo the day off today, hitting .182, but 14 home runs. Kind of an all-or-nothing guy. Better against left-handed pitching, but getting the start today against Renfroe. Ground ball to Castro. Over at short, fires it over to first. No problem for Rick Porcello in inning number 2. Another scoreless for him. So waiting for our first run of the ball game. We go to the top of the 3rd. It's 8-9-1 for Montreal. Chad Pinder to lead things off here. He gets the start in second base today. Eduardo Rodriguez, 20 pitches through the first 2 innings. Giving up a few hits, but doing well so far. Swung and missed, 0-1. 8-9-1, we'll see Bonifacio and back to a Rosarena at the top of the order. Popped up out to right center. Charging is Nelson Cruz and make the catch, no problem. He can still play in the outfield a little bit, especially in the short porch ballpark at Fenway. As long as you don't have to play center field. Center fielder's got to cover all the ground. Jorge Bonifacio will stand in, hitting .282. He came in late in that game and drew a walk to set up the tying home run by Randy Rosarena in that 9th inning, game number 2. So if it weren't for him, they may not have come back. He got Chris Sale out of the ball game. Worked the walk from him, knocked him out of the game. Here 1-1 with Eduardo Rodriguez. One away here in the 3rd, just in the early stages of this game, but no score so far. The rubber match of the 3-game series. Winner will take the series. Liner out to right field. That's going to fall for a base hit, so some good speed here with 1 out. Bonifacio on the bases. It'll turn the lineup over for Randy Rosarena. Kind of worked the same way in the 9th. Bonifacio on first, and Rosarena had a home run. See what the result is here. Try to avoid the double play. They've turned quite a few of them in this series. I believe it's been 5 now. On deck, Harold Castro. Rosarena fouls it away. Loud contact, 0-2. He's grounded into 11 double plays this year, as have many in the lineup. They'll be wary of it. Ground ball, and there's a chance. Kike will make the tag at second, fire to first, but it's not in time. Rosarena will beat out the play. So at least they trade places over at first, but now 2 away. Rosarena on first. Harold Castro, the hitter. 0 for 1 day for him. The line out to second. Looks at a ball one endo. On deck is Mark Hanna. Hoping he has a big day today. Fouled away 1-1. Harold Castro, the plug-and-play utility man, getting to start here, even though the lefty on the mound. Giving Cesar Hernandez a day off. Inside and popped up, and that should end the inning. Cruz makes the catch, no problem there. They leave the runner stranded. And still scoreless as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Moving right along now. Kike Hernandez, Cam Gallagher, and Rafael Devers. That's Cam Gallagher, the catcher. Here's Kike. 267 hitter. Had the day off yesterday. Better against lefty pitching, but not too shabby against righties. Speared almost by Porcello. Tried to make a play on it. It's Harold Castro instead will make the play over the first. And 1 away on the first pitch. Porcello, 21 pitches in the first 2 innings. Already 1 out here in the 3rd. It's Cam Gallagher, the catcher today. Getting the start. And first pitch he sees is over to second. It's going to get past Solano Pinder playing second today for a base hit. Cam Gallagher wasting no time. And it's going to bring up Rafael Devers, good part of the lineup right now. He's leading things off. It's back to him in the order. And ground ball, maybe a chance to turn 2. Pinder will try to at least get the force out at second. They won't get Devers at first, but they do get the lead runner. Nice play, heads-up play by Chad Pinder. So now quickly 2 away. And here steps Carlos Santana, 1 for 1. With a single back in the first. Porcello looking to finish a quick inning. Right now, just 4 pitches. And fouled away 0-1. 25 pitches to this point. Got the pitch count where he wants it. Just needs the run support to back him up. 1-1. Ground ball, that should end the inning. Pinder will throw to first, no problem. Another scoreless for Rick Porcello. It's been back and forth pitching duel between Rodriguez and, oh my goodness, I'm ready to go to bed or something. Rick Porcello. No score as we go to the fourth. Mark Canha will lead things off here. 3, 4, and 5, the heart of the order for the Expos. 0 for 1 today. They try to crack at Rodriguez. Oh my goodness. I better just say Rodriguez. First pitch fouled away, 0-1. Doesn't look good for me. Usually by game number 3, I'm just done. I need to play 2 a day. Hit pretty well by Canha out to left field. That may have a chance off the monster. We'll see where it lands, and it is caught in front of the monster by Martinez. Almost just a couple feet away from just going over it. Takes away a base hit from Mark Canha. Sometimes you just hope it hits a high part of the wall just so they can't catch it. So a quick out number 1 for Eduardo Rodriguez. I almost did it again. Franmil Reyes stands in 1 for 1 with a double. That was on the miscue by Martinez. First pitch, swung on a miss high fastball. 0-1. On deck is Castillo. 0-1, that's back up the middle. It's a 2-hit day for Franmil Reyes. A double to left, a single to center. And now a base runner here with 1 on and 1 out. Franmil Reyes leading the team in hits. Here's Wellington, 0 for 1. He'd like to get it going today. He struck out first time in the second. That's a liner up the middle, but that's going to be a 6-3 double play, and that ends the inning already. Not what you wanted after getting the base runner. Boy, they have seemed to squander so many runners with double plays. The Red Sox, a good defense, will end the inning here. We go to the bottom of the 4th, still looking for our first run of the ball game. No score. 3 hits apiece on both sides, but no score so far. A pitching duel, Porcello and Rodriguez. Porcello goes back out to work. First pitch, slider to Xander Bogaerts. Tough customers here in the 4th. 3, 4, 5 in the order. We'll see Martinez, and then we'll see Cruz. 1-1. So far, Porcello holding his own. That's a liner out to right field. Another hit for Xander Bogaerts. That's 2 for 2. 2 singles. No problem getting hits in the game. Just looking for our first run. Got to figure that's coming soon. JD Martinez 0 for 1 stands in. Looks at a strike. 0-1 on the sinker. So a line out in the first for him. Part of that double play. Ground ball goes foul. 0-2. Porcello keeping the ball in the yard for the time being. Red Sox threatening yet again. That's a liner out to center. That's going to fall for a base hit. Devers taking the turn, headed for third. The throw by Rosarena is going to be offline, and JD Martinez is going to take second on the throw. So kind of a defensive miscue there. Now second and third, still nobody out. Nelson Cruz is the hitter. And I don't know about this. Could be tough to get out of this one. Out of the way, 0-1. So here come the Red Sox trying to get their first run, 0-2. Porcello's got Cruz down 0-2. We can get out of it here. Sinker, ground ball. They're going to get an out, but a run is going to come in to score. Ground ball out. They'll get a run on a sacrifice by Nelson Cruz, and it's 1-0 Red Sox. They strike first here in the 4th. Runner on second now, 1 away for Didi Gregorius, and he's 0 for 1. That's a liner up the middle. That may be another run. Making the turn and heading home is Martinez. Here's the throw. It's going to be late. He dives and he's in there. It's an RBI single for Didi Gregorius, and now the Red Sox get 2 runs in the inning, 2-0. So they have struck first in all 3 games. So, against it right now. Rick Porcello, 1 out here in the 4th. Maybe a double play chance here against Hunter Renfroe, 0-1. Grounded out back in the 2nd. Now 2 runs in. Trying to manufacture a win today. Porcello, it's a ground ball, but it's going to get through, and it's off the second base bag, so it slows down, and Rosarena has to charge it. And he throws it into third, not in time. Might have had a play at third had it rolled up the middle, but it bounced off of the second base bag, and it slowed it down out to center field. Significantly. Rosarena had to go a long way to pick it up. Now, it's first and third with 1 out for Kike Hernandez. And Rick Porcello struggling here in the 4th. Popped up to center, or left center. That is going to be corralled by Bonifacio. They're going to tag the runner home. Here's the throw. Pretty good throw, but it's offline. And another run will come in to score. Another sacrifice fly. 3-0 Red Sox.
The catcher, number 36.
So for the Expos, looking to maybe go to the bullpen already early in this game in the 4th. Don't know who they're going to go to. Might be David Robertson. Robertson and Tarek Skubal are going to warm up in the pen. Down 3-0 here. They don't want to let it get out of hand. So Porcello up against it again. Here's a fly ball out to right field. That is going to be down and over the wall. It's a ground rule double. It's now 2nd and 3rd. The hit parade continues. Now decision-making time, what to do with Rick Porcello. He's just trying to get out of the inning. We'll leave him in for the time being. It's going to be a mound visit to try to calm him down. 3 runs have come in to end this inning. What a tough series in Boston. All right, Porcello staying in the game. 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs. Devers can open this up right now. All the way on the first pitch, 0-1. They struck him out the first time up. And fielder's choice the second time. It's just like they end the inning here. Swung on and missed, got him down 0-2. So maybe get him to swing at something here and end the inning. 0-2 fouled away to stay alive. See what he does here. Slider inside finally ends the inning, but 3 runs will come in to score. Porcello labored. And right now on the losing end of a 3-0 ball game after 4, the Red Sox are on the board. So Austin Nola looking to come in. And they need to decide on what to do here. They're going to go with a righty out of the pen. It's going to be David Robertson to come in to pitch here early in this game, here in the 5th. Top of the 5th we go. Austin Nola will lead things off right now. Eduardo Rodriguez will try to take this win and run away with it. 3-0, they're leading right now. First pitch pop-up, and that's to the catcher Gallagher, 1 away. So looking good for the Red Sox as they try to take the series win from the Expos.
The designated hitter.
Matt Kemp, the hitter, 0-for-1 with a ground out. Expos behind it again. Still looking to score. 1 run in the first game. 3 runs in the second game, but they all came in the 9th. Now looking for their first run here. Popped up to center. That's going to be for Renfroe. Makes the catch. 2 away. Rodriguez 40 pitches in right now. He's looking really good all of a sudden. Chad Pinder 0-for-1. A fly out to right field for Pinder last time. He looks at a ball 1-0. So it hasn't been the most exciting series. It was a very good game, too. But we'll see what happens here. Chad Pinder, that's going to be booted by Cruz out there in right. And Pinder is going to keep the inning alive. It's an E9 on the play. Cruz had the 3rd out and dropped it. So Pinder reaches on the air. Here's Jorge Bonifacio trying to keep the inning alive. 1-for-1 with that single back in the 3rd. He'll try to turn the lineup back over to Rosarena. Ground ball to Devers. He'll make the play over at 2nd. And that will end the inning. So it's 5 scoreless innings for Eduardo Rodriguez, looking to right the ship, going for his 6th win of the year. And 3-0 Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Carlos Santana here to lead things off.
The first baseman.
And they're going to leave Rick Porcello in the game for the time being. Carlos Santana 1 for 2. They have David Robertson in the pen. And he may be joined by Tarek Skubal. But we'll see if the 5th is any better for Porcello before he departs. That's going to be a base hit out to left field. The hitting will continue for the Expos now against Porcello. They've figured him out. The 3rd time through, it's going to be a double here for Carlos Santana. So it may be nearing the end now. Heart of the order, Xander Bogaerts is coming to the plate. And that is going to do it. They're going to call on David Robertson to come in and try to finish off the 5th inning. So he's in line for the loss is Rick Porcello. And that would only be his 2nd of the year if he does indeed lose it. 17-1 record. Tough matchup today, and he will depart early. Cannot win it.
Your attention, please.
David Robertson will come in. He was good in relief in Game 2, asking him to do it again here in Game 3. Runner on second to lead it off here in the 5th. And 1-0 to Xander Bogaerts. Meat of the order for the Red Sox right now. This is where they've got their run production. Swung and a miss, 1-1. They built the winner a little too late. Swung and a miss, 1-2. They'd be gaining some really good ground in the AL East, but they're sitting in 4th place. Building for the future, though. 2-2. Two from Robertson. Here it is. Swung on and missed. They're going to get Xander Bogaerts swinging. And 1 away here in the 5th. First strikeout for Robertson. And 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez.
The left fielder, J.D.
And first pitch is a ball, 1-0. For Martinez, a single back in the 4th, 1 for 2. He can go yard at any given time. He homered in Game 1, as did many. Swung and a miss, 1-2. That was a 9-1 victory for the Red Sox. The offense really went to work. Rubber match here today. Swung and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Robertson. Good start to the 5th. 2nd strikeout for him on the day. And tough task in Nelson Cruz here, but he's 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs. So he does have an RBI on that last one in the 4th. It worked like a sacrifice. 0-1. They're trying to keep it a 3-run ball game is Robertson. So far a good inning of relief for Rick Porcello. It's a bullpen day the rest of the way here. Swung and a miss, 1-2. Tough time to have your bullpen falter. They were good in Game 2. They held the door. Swung on and missed it. It's 3 strikeouts for Robertson. 3 consecutive strikeouts, and he ends the inning. Nice job by Robertson out of the bullpen, firing bullets. And we go to the 6th, down 3-0. Top of the order, Randy Arozarena will lead things off. We decide on who we want to go with. Looks like it's going to be another righty out of the pen, but who do we go to? It's going to be Whitgren out of the pen. Guys are tired down there, but they're going to have to figure it out. After this, it's a 4-game trip to Tampa. First pitch to Arozarena here in the 6th is a ball down low, 1-0. 4 games for you on tap tomorrow. This is the last of the 3-game series today. Hit pretty well out to right. Cruz is back there, though, to make the catch. 1 away. Loud out for Arozarena. So, yeah, 4 games on tap for you tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to hold on, but we'll do our best. That's coming to you from Tampa. We'll see. If it fares better for the Expos. A rough road trip so far. Lost the first game, won the second. Somehow. In the 9th. But we'll see how this plays out. Harold Castro takes a strike. 1 away here in the 6th. That's a liner out to right. We'll see if Cruz can catch up to it. He does. Nice play out there in right. And 2 away here in the 6th.
The third baseman,
Nobody on. Mark Hanna, 2 outs here in the 6th. All Eduardo Rodriguez today. Fly ball out to left field, but foul, out of play. 1-1. 42 home runs for Mark Hanna. He leads the league. His 42nd, the toughest one of all. It was an inside the park home run, a go-ahead inside the park home run. We have seen just about everything this season. For Mark Hanna, his biggest home run this year. 2-1. That sealed the deal. Ozuna closed out the 9th in game 2. That was a really good comeback. Popped up out in the left. JD Martinez says he's got it, and he does. That will end the inning. 6 strong from Eduardo Rodriguez. Nothing doing for the Expos. They go down 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 3-0 Red Sox lead. 6, 7, and 8 in the Red Sox order. It's Didi Gregorius that will lead it off, and it's going to be another new pitcher for the Expos, Nick Whitgren out of the pen. He's pitched quite a bit recently. At a .62 ERA, they want to keep this a 3-run game, as they did for the 2-run game yesterday. First pitch to Gregorius, in there for a strike, 0-1. Back third of our game today. Still looking for our first run, but 3-0 Red Sox. That's going to be up the middle for a base hit, and their hitting will continue. That is now their 9th hit of the ball game. So they will get it leading off with Didi Gregorius. Here's Hunter Renfroe, 1 for 2. Maybe just another game that might get away from him. 1-0. Red Sox trying to play spoiler on the Expos. Obviously, they're trying to get them to lose a few games to cut down on that AL East lead. It's either the Yankees or the Expos, though. The Yankees are looking to get into the wild card. They'll play the Angels most likely as it finishes off. They got a pretty good lead in the wild card division. Slow roller to Mark Hanna. He's got to go to first, and he does. So it works like a force out. And runner advance to second. That's Gregorius. 1 away here in the 6th. PK Hernandez, the hitter. 0-1 with a sacrifice fly and RBI. Chance to drive in a runner from second here against Whitgren. First pitch popped up to right field. Franmil charging right by the wall there. He makes the catch. Runner not tagging. Interestingly, might have had a shot at it with Reyes running into the wall. Makes the out. 2 away here in the 6th. And they'll try to strand that runner at second. Cam Gallagher, the hitter. 2 for 2 day for the backup catcher. Single and a double. First pitch strike, 0-1. Bullpen's going to get stirring for Devers on deck. Sam Freeman is going to get warm down there. The bullpen day the rest of the way. Whitgren trying to finish off the 6th here. There's a scoreless 5th from Robertson in relief. Rick Porcello. And now Whitgren trying to do the same here in the 6th. Fouled away, still 0-2. If you're just joining us, you missed a lot. We'll be back with a restream at 8 o'clock Pacific time today. But game number 3 of this 3-game series today. Swung on and missed. That'll end the 6th. A good inning of relief from Nick Whitgren, but still down 3-0 as the Expos will try to chip away here in the later innings. So yeah, game 3 of our 3-game series. We'll be back tomorrow. We do Monday through Friday. It's about the same time. We'll be back tomorrow with the Rays from Tampa. That's a 4-game series, so I'll have 4 games for you tomorrow. Unless I just completely fall off and I just... the wheels are falling off the bus, apparently, here in the dog days of summer. So Sam Freeman, I think, will come out for the bottom of the 7th. I think that's fair, or maybe Tarek Skubal, one of the two. We'll see. See how we get here. Franmil Reyes will lead things off here. 2 for 2 day for him, a single and a double. Looking to get it going, though, against Eduardo Rodriguez. Fly ball out to right field. That's going to be Nelson Cruz. He's been busy out there. The usually DH playing right field today makes the catch. 1 away here in the 7th. So running out of outs right now. Wellington Castillo, the hitter, 0 for 2. It has been a rough road trip so far. A little bit of baseball left. They've got to get it in the next 8 outs, though. Bullpen working. Josh Naylor and Brandon Workman. They would love to get to that bullpen anytime soon. They got to Matt Andriese trying to close out the game last time. Hit pretty well out to left field for Castillo, and that is off of the monster. Taking off for second. He may be thrown out, though. The throw is offline, and he's in there with a double. A 1-out double for Wellington Castillo. Maybe some life here for the Expos. Austin Nola, the hitter. That almost got out, just under. Right in the middle part of the green monster, banged off of the wall right above the scoreboard there. And Castillo in with a double. So they will try to get their first run here in the 7th. Here's Austin Nola 0 for 2. If anything, try to knock Eduardo Rodriguez out of this game, as they did with Chris Sale in game 2. Sooner rather than later. Ground ball and foul, 0-1. Took him until the 9th to knock Sale out of game 2, and finally came from behind. Fouled by Nola, now 0-2. At least avoid a double play here. That's the biggest problem for the Expos in this road trip. Limiting the double plays, and there's been 5 of them in this series alone. Castillo, runner on second, runner in scoring position for the first time in a while. Nola looks at a ball, 1-2. On deck is Matt Kemp, and he could be useful here in a good situation if they can keep it going to him. Hit pretty well out to left field, but that's going to fall in front of the warning track. And Martinez makes the catch, and they won't tag. Not very good speed from Castillo. Would take a good hard hit to drive him in now. So 2 away here in the 7th. Matt Kemp, the hitter, 0 for 2, fly out and a ground out. We've talked about it. He's particularly good against lefty pitching, but not in this series. See what he can do here with Rodriguez before he departs. Popped up, and they're going to get out of it. Kike Hernandez makes the catch. It's 7 scoreless innings from Rodriguez. He still has a little bit in the tank if they want to use him again. It's time to stretch. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be back in a minute.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
All right, back with you from Fenway Park. RJtheDJ live on Twitch here with the Expos on the show. Trailing things here 3-0 against the Red Sox. We've been behind the 8 ball all series long. It's been all Red Sox. We're able to squander a win in game 2. Now down 3-0 here in game 3, getting late. And they're going to have to rely on Sam Freeman yet again. For Freeman, his ERA is ballooning now up to 3.14. As they try to do anything to keep this ball game within 3. The bullpen's still fairly depleted. Guys are running low on energy right now, and it's a 4-game series against the Rays, so they got to keep somebody going right now. We do have Tarek Skubal available in the bullpen as well. It's a lefty-lefty matchup against Rafael Devers to lead it off here. He's 0 for 3. And the first pitch to him is going to be a foul ball, 0-1. So hope that Freeman figures it out, because he is not fooling anybody at the moment. It's been a rough month for him. Fastball 0-2. Lefties are just having a hard time at the moment. And they need him to come through big for the playoffs. At one time, he was the go-to guy out of the bullpen. 1-2, that's a ground ball. Over to Canna, who's playing from the shortstop position on the shift, and makes the play out number 1. That is a big out number 1. Carlos Santana, switch hitter, will hit from the right side now, 2 for 3. A little bit better from the left side. 1-0. Everybody needs to be perfect the rest of the way if the Expos want to come back here in Game 3. Red Sox have played with really good offense so far. 2-1. It's a much different Red Sox team than we're used to seeing. 2-1 fastball, swung and a miss, 2-2. Freeman going for another punch out here. 2-2. All the way to stay alive, 2-2. 3-2, works it back full. On deck is Xander Bogaerts. You're going to want to have to go after Santana here. Don't want to put anybody on for Bogaerts. And it's going to be a walk. So Sam Freeman issues a walk here. 1 out in the 7th, 1 on for the powerful Xander Bogaerts. 2 for 3 day with 2 singles. Runner going on the first pitch. It's going to be a hit and run. See if they can get an out here. Cano throw to first. They'll get an out at first. Works like a sacrifice. So 2 away here in the 7th. It's going to be up to JD Martinez. And just looking at the numbers, not the guy you want to have up there right now. Sam Freeman. You can go after him anyhow. 2 outs in the 7th. They'll try to get Martinez here. He's really good against lefty pitching. We need to get the bullpen stirring. Rogers and maybe Tim Hill. Yet again. And maybe Tarek Skubal. Bullpen just trying to get refreshed. Have to keep going to him here in this series. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2. There's only 4 innings from Rick Porcello. He had to be pulled from the game. Wasn't fooling anybody to begin the 5th. They tried to let him go. They want to hold on to this game. 2-2. Fouled away. We'll do it again. On deck, Nelson Cruz. You're going to want to have to go after Martinez right now. 3-2 works it full. The runner beyond the move here. It doesn't get any better for Freeman. Back up against the wall right now. 20th pitch. That's a liner up the middle for a base hit. A run is going to come in to score and makes it 4-0. Freeman blows another one again. So here is Nelson Cruz. I'm just going to leave him in the game for right now. 4-0 Red Sox lead and getting away 0-1. What a powerhouse offense the Red Sox have put together, although it comes a little too late for them in the season. Swung and missed 0-2 to Cruz. Curveball, ground ball over to first. Nola will take it, but it's a run for the Red Sox here in the 7th. And now they're starting to run away with it. 4-0. As we go to the 8th, the Expos will look to get a run on the board. 8-9-1, Chad Pinder to lead things off.
Leading off for Montreal.
And kind of decision time here. What do we want to do? Tyler Rogers, I guess, will pitch. There's no win in this one today. I don't know. Where Rodriguez, 60 pitches in. He can pitch a complete game here if he wants. The Expos will try to knock him out. They've got 2 guys in the pen. Hernandez and Workman, lefty and righty. They have got some work to do now, down by 4. 2-0 here to Pinder to lead things off in the 8th. We'll see Bonifacio and we'll see a Rosarena. Back end of the lineup needs to get it going. 2-1, ground ball foul, 2-2. So nearing our end here from Fenway, but not looking good. The Red Sox trying to take 2 of 3 in this series. The Expos, they were trying to just hang on in all 3 games. Game 1 was no contest. 2-2. And that's hit pretty well out to right center. We'll see if anybody can run it down out in the corner. And it's not. It's to the wall. Pinder's going to round second and head for third to lead off the 8th here. And the ball gets away from Devers. It's a leadoff triple for Chad Pinder. That's Renfroe playing out in center field. He could not corral it. And bounces around down there in the corner. He could not bring it back. If it had hopped over the wall, it would have been a double. Pinder was able to stretch it to a triple. And now maybe something cooking here. Pinder on third. Bonifacio is the scheduled hitter. We'll see if they want to make a move or not. Decision time looming. They're going to leave Bonifacio to hit. He's okay against lefties. 1 for 2 today. On deck is Randy Arozarena. Good part of the lineup coming up after him. They try to get a run back. 4-0. Maybe they can knock Rodriguez out of this game. They would love to do that. 0-2. A nice place cutter inside. Now down. 0-2. Lays off on that fastball. Got away from Rodriguez. 1-2. Pinder, your runner on third. He'll look to score on anything. They got to manufacture a run just to get back in this game. Swung on and missed. Bonifacio will go down swinging. Big out number 1. Third strikeout for Rodriguez. It does turn the lineup over. And Randy Arozarena, your hitter. For him, a quiet day. 0 for 3 with a fly out back in the 6th. But late inning drama in game 2. He tied the ball game up in the 9th. See what he can do here with Rodriguez. That's a ground ball by Devers. And thrown over, and they strand the runner at third. Chad Pinder can't go home. It was too close to him. So all of a sudden, now in danger of stranding that runner at third, and if so, that's pretty much ball game. Harold Castro, the hitter. It's a lefty-lefty matchup. They want to may decide to make a move here. They're going to pinch hit with Cesar Hernandez. He's going to hit from the right side. They need to spark this offense any way they can. Hernandez hitting .284, 20 home runs, 55 RBIs. He was hoping to get a day off today. He's coming in here in the 8th to try to score that runner from third. They would hate to leave him stranded. First pitch. That's hit pretty well out to left field. That is got a shot. That's off the monster. They'll score a run. Hernandez is going to end up on second. They finally get on the board here in the 8th against Rodriguez. It's an RBI double for Cesar Hernandez. He wastes no time coming off the bench. So it's 4-1, and all they're hoping to do is just knock Rodriguez out of the game, and then they can try to come back. And they will do it. So here we go. They're going to the bullpen. And we'll see if they go to a lefty or righty. The scheduled hitter is Mark Hanna. So Eduardo Rodriguez will depart. He's in line for his 6th win of the year, and he needs it. He was 5-11. They're going to righty. It's Matt Andriese again, who got knocked out of game 2. And boy, they like their chances against Andriese. A blown save for him just yesterday. Interesting move. They're trying to lose yet again. Mark Hanna, the hitter, Franmil Reyes, and then Wellington Castillo as they try to keep this inning alive. Cesar Hernandez, the runner, on second. They have a chance to pull within 1 here. First pitch fouled away, 0-1. It was Arozarena that got to Andriese. And then Mark Hanna had an inside the park home run off Andriese. Last time they both faced each other yesterday. Fouled away, 0-2. He made good contact out to the gap. It was misplayed by Alex Verdugo. We'll see if Andriese can finish off the 8th right here. Swung on and missed. They get Hanna swinging, so he returns the favor this time. But it's Cesar Hernandez with a pinch hit RBI double. So they do get a run. It's 4-1. It's going to take a lot here as we go to the bottom of the 8th.
Your attention, please.
Hernandez will enter the game at shortstop.
Number 7.
Didi Gregorius. He is going to face Sam Freeman here, who gave up a run. Lead it off. It's a lefty-lefty matchup for Freeman before he departs. That first pitch ball, 1-0. 6, 7, and 8 in the order for the Red Sox. They'll have Renfroe, and then they'll have Kike Hernandez coming up. I would assume they'll go to Rogers after this batter. That is going to be a base hit. Gregorius will get on first. And the ball gets away. Jeez. Coming back into the infield. So leadoff hit for Didi Gregorius. Doesn't matter on the lefty-lefty matchup. He is hitting well right now. So to the bullpen they go again. It's Tyler Rogers down there. Another man out of that pen. 2.05 ERA. He'll try to finish off this 8th and send it to the 9th. Still a 3-run deficit though. Hunter Renfroe 1 for 3 day, swings and misses. 0-1. They were able to come back with 3 runs in the 9th. Can they do it again? One desperate run in the 8th. They needed that. Swung and a miss. They'll get Hunter Renfroe. The comeback kids of Quebec got it done in game 2. See what happens in game 3 here late. Who they decide to go to out of the pen. Kike Hernandez, meanwhile, fouls away the first pitch 0-1. It's 1 on, 1 out. Rogers trying to finish off the 8th. 0-2 on the fastball. Curveball like a balloon. 66 miles an hour. That's the slowest we've seen it. Swung on and missed. Took a lot off on that one.
The catcher, number 36.
So far so good for Tyler Rogers in relief. 2 outs here in the 8th, and Cam Gallagher 2 for 3 stands in. The backup catcher a single and a double, and struck out back in the 6th. That is up the middle. That's going to be another hit for Cam Gallagher. Make it 3 on the day for him. 2 singles and a double. The inning will continue. And now a tough customer in Rafael Devers, although he is 0 for 4 today with a ground out last in the 7th inning. He can put this out of reach. 1-0. Not part of the lineup you wanted to get into if you're Rogers. Check swing. Oh boy, on that curveball. They can't catch up to it. 1-1. Curveball again, swung on and missed. Why not? Go to it. Can't catch up. 1-2. See what he can do here. Doesn't get the call up high. 2-2. Might go back to that curveball if he has to. 2-2, here it is. Doesn't get the call, and now it works it back full. 3-2, the runners will be on the move. So here we go, payoff pitch. Doesn't get the call. It's a ball 4 walk. Now the bases are loaded for the heart of the order. Carlos Santana, 2 for 3 today, is coming in. Oh, man. In danger of letting this get away. Rogers trying to hang on for the last out. It's already a 3-run deficit. If it grows any further, it might be the knockout blow. Fouled away now, 0-2. Making him work a little bit. 0-2 from Rogers. Fouled away, we'll do it again. Popped up and foul. Boy, what a rough road trip. They've had to use way too many pitchers than they had liked. Swung on and missed. Rogers will get the strikeout here. It ends the 8th. We go to the 9th. It's going to take 3 runs to get the job done. They did it in game 2. It is possible. But another tough task again. 4-1, the Red Sox lead. They're going to leave Matt Andreessen to finish off the 9th. And they did it against this man. Franmil Reyes, 2 for 3 with a double and a single, will lead it off here. On deck, Wellington Castillo and Austin Nola coming up. We'll see You want to make some moves or not? First pitch swung on and missed 0-1 as we begin the ninth. Rays does have a home run off of Andres in his career, 3 for 6. Is the comeback on for the comeback kids of Quebec? We'll find out. 0-2. It's going to take another 3 runs. Tough to do. Liner out into left. That is caught by Bogarts and 1 away here in the ninth. A big out number 1. They get Franmil. Here's the line at Eduardo Rodriguez. He was masterful. 6 2/3. Gave up a run, but 6 hits. Castillo is going to be pinch hit for, and it's going to be Donovan Solano.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Pinch hitting here for the catcher.
now coming in the pinch hit, Donovan
Solano. They tried to spark something here. 306 hitter, 6 home runs, 24 RBIs. They're going to unload the bench. They have Collins, and then they have Sanchez out to left and caught by Martinez down to their last out here. I don't think the comeback is going to be on today. It's going to be up to Austin Nola. 0 for 3 with a flyout. Andres getting the last laugh right now. He'll try to finish this one off. First pitch, curveball for a strike, 0-1. I think it's a little too late at this point. A rough road trip so far. 1 run in game 1, 1 run here in game 3. Doing their best, though, to try to come back. Swung on and missed down to their last strike, 1-2. Oh, boy. Here we go, 1-2. Doesn't get the call, it's down low in the dirt. 2-2. On deck is Matt Kemp. 2-2 again. In the dirt, swung on and missed. The ball game will be over after the throw. Out to first, that is your game. The Red Sox will take 2 of 3. They win the series from the Expos. Hard to believe. Came off a really good offense. And not so good pitching from the Expos bullpen. They win it here. 4-1 your ball game. Andres gets the last laugh after losing game number 2. So the Expos only get 1 of 3. They are not swept, thankfully. They've yet to be swept in 3 games. But a tough game for Rick Porcello and company. The Red Sox pull off the win. It seems like every time we try to end a stream, they get a loss. Oh, it is what it is. 4-1. Red Sox will take another win. Eduardo Rodriguez, he was good. He gets the win. Rick Porcello, the tough luck loss. He gave up 9 hits and 3 earned runs. Just nothing we could do against him. Hopefully we can rebound against the Tampa Bay Rays. 4-game series tomorrow. If it's a little too much, I may have to split it up, but we'll see. We'll get there when we get there. I will see you guys again tomorrow. That's going to do it for us today. But a rough go, man. Rough series, only 1 run in 2 games. Game 1 and game 3. Game 2 finally was a nice little comeback. It was at least boosted our morale a little bit on the day, but otherwise a kind of a depressing day. So I do apologize for that. Nothing we can do. Just a tough cookie customer. But we'll see the Rays tomorrow for 4 games. I'll see you guys then. Until then, you guys take care. I will see you again soon. And take care.
Mm-hmm.